All right, y'all, we're about to get started in just a few moments. I just need to finish getting set up here and then we can get started, y'all. So hang on, and just bear with me for just a few moments. Hey, everybody. Sorry about the wait. Let me see who is in here. Let me see who's in here. Hey, Usagi. Hey, Novikia. Hey, Animator. What's up, Blink? Hi, Michaela. Hey, NJ Exotic. Hey, I finally said it right. Hey, welcome like a dog. Hey, Christy. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Gino. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I hope everybody's doing well today. And also pray for Khadijah, y'all, because Lord have mercy, the hurricanes are literally passing through. And I wish everybody for the safety for whoever is going to be affected by it or who will be affected by the tropical storms in the area or just affected by the full-on hurricane. Because honestly, I have family that lives in Louisiana and I literally called to check in on them and made sure they were all right. With that being said, let me turn my camera on. For once, I don't look a mess. I know I'm gonna say your name wrong. Hey, Kazia. I hope I said that right. If I said that wrong, I'm sorry. Hey, Jess. Jess, I do hope that you're all right because last stream you had us scared, but we're glad to see that you're okay. All right, panelists, I'm putting the link in the chat now so y'all know the drill. Hey, Lucas. That's good. That is good, Jess. We're glad you're doing okay. Let's see. So, hello, Usagi. Hello, Novikia.
Hello.
Nicole, you tried it. I see your comment from earlier.
Mm-mm.
For a second, just so I could get some wine.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
that's the same name as my aunt. I'm due sorry if I got that wrong.
Man, I done had this milkshake. No, I had
Oh,
this
that
milkshake today.
animator. Yeah, we made a cacao talk.
Yeah, we
So
set
is
it
that
out.
an
How's
app
everyone
or
looking?
Yeah, it's an app. It's Cacao Talk.
okay, so I'd rather use that anyway. So I'll download that app and then we can go from there.
All right.
Is
But
We
your
can have
name
Luna send you the
going to be
link to
your
the chat
YouTube
room.
name?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it under my YouTube name just in case.
That's
Okay.
fine. Whichever works for you.
y'all, I had this
Oh, Jess is
milkshake.
here, y'all.
I had this. Oh,
Hi,
hey,
y'all.
Jess.
Hold on,
Jess, we're glad to
I'm
see
doing
you're
something.
okay.
Yeah, I'm doing better. All right. Just stupid
I
chair.
had,
There you go.
but
Just
I
trying to
had,
fix this.
but y'all, I had this milkshake today, and oh, my
Don't say
lactose
milkshake because
intolerance.
I really want one so bad now.
Knowing my lactose
Same.
intolerance
Same.
self knew I wasn't supposed to drink it,
Hold on.
but I
It was
still
worth it,
did.
wasn't it?
It was
Yeah.
so worth it.
I'm not
So
lactose
worth it.
intolerant. I love milk. So
Well,
like
Yes,
anything
Michaela,
dairy,
I
I love
ate.
it.
well,
But yeah, though, I hope
Ooh.
I'm doing good, Sister Nicole.
Oh wait, hey, Trey Con, I don't know if you saw in the group chat on Instagram. Jess had finally joined the corner.
Oh,
Traquan,
I guess I'm the only
join,
one left.
don't
join the
expose me like that.
McNasty
What the
Club.
hell?
I had to.
I said what needed to be said, okay? So
I had
shut.
to.
No,
It was
Vicky and
during
she
my
put you on
stream.
What
blast.
did she
It was
even say?
it was during my stream.
So please
I
join
said
the
something about.
McNasty Club. We're giving you a free invite.
That free invite I will decline. I'll stay innocent.
I said something about praising and loving, or something about like praising and loving the Lord's did, and then I stopped right there and I said, I mean music, and then they just started laughing.
Well,
But yeah,
It was
Yikes.
during Dr. Bebe by Pentagon, or I
Oh,
think it was
we're
one of them.
not bringing up Dr. Bebe. I'm still trying to get over Hongstuck because he literally almost wrecked me. This is the first time I've ever seen
God, y'all
Hongstuck
are
like
so
really out
evil.
there.
Yeah, I was like doing like music
Oh
videos in
man,
my live streams. In
that
one
was
of the
fun.
videos, one of the videos I was showing them was Wake by NCT with John with the
Oh,
wig.
Johnny's hair.
Johnny looks good with long hair. People can fight me.
Oh,
I don't.
I think Khadijah said this. Like he got that wig
Johnny's
I
with
said
long
it
hair
was
the
was
like
a
a
freaking
piece of
aesthetic.
plastic wig.
Even though that was a wig, like he still looks good with long hair. Oh, you can try, Nicole. Hi.
Brother Straight.
he coming after you.
You can totally try. I'm hard to get at.
You'll slip at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, though I hope. But yeah, though I pray everybody gets is safe from the hurricanes plus tropical storms that are coming your way. I know Khadijah
And
is greatly
fires and
affected.
earthquakes over here.
Fires and earthquakes in Jess's area. I have family in Cali, so I pray that they're okay as well as your safety, Jess.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, though the hurricanes and the tropical, I have family in Louisiana, and Lord Jesus, they're going to be greatly affected by it, and they're literally hurricane central when it comes to like tropical storms or hurricanes. They're just
Yeah,
like
y'all, it's
hurricanes are like a
crazy.
big target on the back.
But supposedly we're not gonna be hit by the hurricane directly. It's just gonna be rain and a lot of heavy ass wind. But
So it's a tropical storm.
yeah,
Hi.
pretty much.
They may experience like a small power outage.
I hope I hope it's just that. But I got my suitcase on standby just in case I got directions out of Dodge.
Well, that's
Yeah,
true. Plus, have a lot of water on standby, or maybe a generator, or someplace
yeah,
safe above ground.
Yeah.
we have water. But yeah, we don't have like attics or anything like that. So
Oh yeah, I forgot Alabama gets tornadoes, and some parts of get like severe thunderstorms. Like
yeah,
I,
Smoke made it to
I,
Colorado? Oh my god.
it's moved to Colorado. Jesus.
Whoa.
Wow. Yeah, because over here it's been smoky skies for days. Like, you can't even go outside without like
Yeah,
breathing
because the smoky
properly.
skies. I've been reading like the smoky skies can lead to like heavy like air pollution and smoke inhalation. A lot of people like
Yeah,
are greatly affected.
it can
that's how it
affect
is over
your lungs
here.
too.
Exactly, like smoke inhalation as well as plus the polluted air. That's long like burning.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Blink lives in the Gulf Coast.
Shiny blink or just blink?
Blink.
Um,
Blink once.
Just blink. Yeah.
no, she says she doesn't.
All right, though. So y'all, as y'all could tell by the title of this live, like I did promise you guys Sunday I'd come with you guys about my coming out story as well. But before I get to that,
Oh.
these past few days, all I have to one word, Karens.
Oh my god.
You just mad because you asked. Oh.
Oh motherfucker. I love that Boondock song. But yeah, though, freaking Karens. Well, more important. Well, actually, it was just. Well, I had one Karen and a couple of Richards. But the oof. So I've got some. I got a story to tell y'all before I even start the story. So the first person that I had to deal with was a Karen, and we were heavily busy since it's Sunday. I work in a restaurant as a host, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I love my job. I love everything I do. I love helping out. I love giving customers like bright smiles, making sure they're going home happy. First, in a defense, most that's kind of like how I call it. But like Sundays, the restaurant business gets hit hard, especially like the church crowds. But mainly because of I can't say it because otherwise I'll get flagged. So things that are going on in the world right now. The churches are still shut down. But that doesn't stop the crowds from coming in. Like today we actually had like more dine-in than carry like more dine-in than carry out. Saturday we had more carry outs than dine-in. But let me tell you then. Like we were so busy. We had two registers open. I was on the end near the front door. My coworker was near the server line. And we had a lot of customers in line, so we had to split them up into two lines. So normally when things get like too hectic and when we're done with customer, we can say we just tell We just say like, you can help the next customer in this line. We exactly followed our protocols, right? So let me tell y'all something. Sorry, y'all. That was my grandmother. But the thing is though, what this Karen literally was out of line because I called the next I said, "Can I help the next customer in this line, please?" And one customer came up and paid their bill like normally. I asked them how their meal and service was. They told me everything about. And I have to mention, I love this customer before the Karen's outfit. Like she had on this like black and white blouse with like a matching Gucci purse, and I was just like, wow.
Ooh, okay.
Outfit
Ooh,
Okay.
okay.
I was like, yes, I love your outfit. And she was like, thank you. And I was like, where did you get the Gucci purse though? Like, I'm trying to spoil my mother. And she was like, she bought it online. She also, well, actually, well, it was like during the shutdown period. So the Gucci store like takes online orders. So honestly, next time I like, maybe like around Christmas or something, I'll buy my mom a Gucci bag.
Hey.
But yeah,
Hey.
though,
I wish somebody
like,
would buy me a Gucci bag.
Right.
Right. Or either a
Cause you
oh,
Louis
might get a
Vuitton.
yes,
sugar
and
daddy.
she do. Hey, Dante, I didn't even see
No,
you.
I'm
You
having
better
war
say,
flashbacks about people's uncles on Tinder. I can't.
Oh,
Not Tinder.
oh God.
But yeah,
Mm.
and if anybody asks what I'm drinking on, this is wine, formerly known as it's red wine,
AKA the
oh,
blood of Jesus.
aka Lambrusco.
I can't.
Those are cool saying. You should
No,
have asked her if she needed a sugar baby.
Nicole. I am good. I don't need no sugar baby, let alone a cougar in my DMs. I'm sorry. I prefer people my age. I prefer people my
You're
age.
good,
Thank you.
Novicia?
But anyways, continuing on with the story. Like after I
I'm
took care of
fine.
the customer, like after I
Nicole, stop.
not the
Applebee's
Applebee's
coupon.
coupons, Nicole.
Oh
That's
God.
all they
No.
offer. Applebee's coupons and a walk in the park. What the hell I'm gonna do with that?
It's not like we
Who- It's been a while since I even had Applebee's, like literally years.
What for you trade for me?
I'm not good with setting people up. Just know that.
Whew.
I can't breathe.
Me either.
Breathe.
Oh Lord, we needed that laugh. But yeah, though, continue with the story. Like after I finished the transaction, then here comes the fireworks. This Karen literally comes when I said I can help the next customer in line. She comes up and starts yelling at me for no reason. Like she was like, "You're over." She was like, "I was over there for more than 10 minutes, and I didn't hear you. And you were supposed to say I help the next customer in this line, which I did, but maybe this person literally had like cotton in their ears or something because they didn't hear me.
Hmm.
Oh, Nuna's here, y'all.
Nuna.
Yes.
Hey, Nuna.
Nuna.
Hey,
Hey.
Luna.
You missed the laugh.
I was dying, by the way.
But yeah, though, like I said the exact protocol like I followed. I said I can help the next customer in this line. This lady literally yells at me saying like, you should learn how to speak up more. I was nearly about to say maybe you should learn to listen more, but I was on the clock and my manager was in front of me, so I kept my composure and I said, "I do apologize, ma'am." And she literally got in my face and said, "I don't need your apology. I need you to take care of my transaction."
Girl.
My
Girl.
smile almost broke. I just kept smiling and I said, "I'm sorry you feel that way." I just kept apologizing to her. She low-key got pissed off either way, the more I apologized.
Child, do you know who
Right?
you
Child.
Who
was
who put a
talking
stick up her right,
to?
MJ?
Who put a stick up her ass?
Do she think?
Right.
Do
Or
you
let
know
alone
who
somebody
she was
possibly spit in her coffee.
Right?
Who
Wait,
did she
Mhm.
scratch
think?
that. Probably somebody put semen in her coffee.
Oh,
Oh,
I did it. I did it.
well, I did low key say, never mind. I'm not gonna
you
say what I
shiny
said.
blink.
I'm gonna expose myself.
I
Say it.
said what I said too.
Say it, woman. Say it.
Did
But yeah,
No,
though, I
did
followed the
she
exact
really?
protocol. I followed the exact protocol and I kept apologizing to her. I took care of her bill like normal. But then she still
Oh, they're
walked away
cool.
pissed because she didn't hear me. He was also holding up the line. So
was she an older white lady?
this passed for a Susan.
Mm-mm.
You
Mm-mm.
said
This
what?
like this lady passed for a Susan. Literally a Susan. That's a second level Karen.
But was she older? Was she like old?
Possibly like mid 40s.
Oh,
Mm.
she was that old. She could hear you. She just being annoying.
Right.
She's
Like I
being
said,
ignorant.
Susan. Like she probably got cotton in her ears.
That's just
Get
ignorance.
your ears checked, ma'am.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
the
Shiny
same thing
Blink.
I said, MJ. I ain't got patience for adults acting like children. I can't.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you want to act like man. You want to act like a man child. Here's your baba. I took care of your transaction. Here's your
And here's your
baba. Have a good
pacifier.
day.
No,
Look
here's your
at Santa
Baba
Claus
and here's your
head.
pacifier. Do you need that thing too?
Yes, Shiny Blink. I said, see, man. I said what I said. Okay.
Mm.
Hey,
Because
ma'am, do you
clearly
need your
somebody
nappy
must have.
chain too?
Because clearly must have got on her bad side for her to act that way towards me, and I was being nice.
Hmm.
Mm.
Question: did she
I
need her
can get over
nappy
Nicole's
chains too?
comment.
I just need to know. Did she need her nappy chains too? Is that why she's so pissed off?
Or something. Maybe she needs a spa appointment or something. Something must have got on her nerves for her to just start yelling at me for no reason.
Nicole.
Nicole.
Maybe she needs some. Never mind. You know what? I don't.
Columbus shortstop the
I
yard.
would.
Oh Lord.
She need.
But
Well,
y'all
she.
though, working in a restaurant's not all that bad for me. Like I'm good with people. I'm also good with food. So all the volunteer jobs that I did before like getting my first job, like about the restaurant I work at is my first job. So the volunteer experience really helped me get there. Like I started working in the back, then I worked my way up to like the front. So like in possibly like a few years I might make shift leader. My manager who I'm cool with for like 3 years straight even offered me a position. Like I'm good with food, like I'm good with transactions, I'm good with handling money, so I might end up taking that offer. I mean, I'm
Hey,
good. I
Pop.
may need like a few side hustles like before I can get my like career started. So definitely the position before I like do anything else.
Popcorn.
so,
Go
oh,
ahead,
go ahead.
Usagi.
You know, I. You know what she needs. You know what? I'm gonna keep it to myself.
Nope, say it. Say it.
Say it.
Ugh.
I understand it's the
Okay,
No,
Lord's
well,
say
Day,
it.
but
Say it.
we can make an exception.
well, you know what? This Karen needs some D in her life.
Mm,
That's on period.
I said what I
some
said.
long,
No.
thick.
Hey,
Never
make it.
mind.
Don't do it. Don't do it. No.
No,
Did I
Vicky,
lie?
say it. She didn't lie though. Oh, Christy, I did not. You had to do it.
Oh,
The
Christy had to bring
Becky.
Gertrude.
Gertrude.
The Beckys are the teenagers.
Gertrude's her
That's no lie.
grandmothers.
She ain't lie though. She ain't lie though.
I mean, where's the
Not
lie?
Gertrude.
Where's the lie in it?
Where's the lie?
Gertrude, our
The
grandmother.
Gertrudes are like I would say I would say the grandmother age, but the Susans are like the past 45 to the 50s age.
This man, cause your
Nicole, not
asshole.
stripper.
Not
Back on
stripper.
Gator, she
Oh
dancing like a
no.
stripper.
MJ, not pipes cleaned.
Nicole, not yardstick.
Nicole.
I'm moving on with my story. Ain't no chicken McNasty tonight.
A yardstick. Golly.
Lord Jesus. Not a yardstick.
Yo.
But anywho, continuing on with the story, like honestly, like I handled that situation well.
You really did, because if it was me,
Yeah,
they would have had to fire me today.
I applaud you.
I
Yeah.
have, that's the thing when dealing with customer service. Like customer service, restaurants in general, like I have, y'all can act up all you want. I'm gonna still maintain my composure. But if you put your hands on me, that's a whole nother story.
Oh,
Can
beat
y'all hear?
that ass. Beat that. Oh, sorry.
Yep, I will yeet that ass across the counter. Like we seen that viral about the man attacking the customer. No, she took boxing and that customer got his ass whooped. And
She
in
gonna
front of the
come back.
manager.
Whoop that ass. Whoop that.
MJ says she got cobwebs in her coochie.
Cobwebs.
Not cobwebs.
No.
I ain't trying to spit out my wine.
The only Gertrude I respect is Betty White. If you are not that old white woman, then
Oh,
Yes.
she's
Right?
Betty White has mad respect for the drip.
Put some respect on her name.
mm-hmm.
Right. Amen.
Just wink, wink.
But yeah, though there was one rich. I'm pretty sure I told the story, but there was one Richard I proved wrong.
Oh, I'm like to hear
I had
this.
to
Oh,
literally.
that's the guy that made the comment about if it was his restaurant, da da da.
Oh yeah, I made that savage. No, not him. It was a different
Oh,
person.
okay.
But honestly, I have not seen him since the shutdown.
Mhm.
I have not seen him since the shutdown, let alone
Good.
since I told his ass off. He's really quiet.
He got real deep quiet.
He's been real
He got
quiet
his
since I told
feelings
him
hurt.
off.
Oh, he been hella silent.
Oh, he was
Mhm.
hella silent. And the fact that I said in front of my manager and general manager, even the customers was like, you had to say what you had to say. I mean, though it was not my like protocol to like break my character, like I had to say it. Like, you don't disrespect me or disrespect my coworkers, especially since we're on a busy like schedule. We have a high order volume on Sundays. So if you're gonna throw an attitude towards me, and so you have respect for most of my coworkers, and even you even had the nerve to like say some shit behind my back, like after I get the missing item, you had the nerve to like say all that shit to my behind my back. And when I saw him again, whoop, he got what's coming to him. That was it.
Mm.
But yeah, though. But no, though. This was a different person. This customer had a walk-in carry-out, and he ordered 2 sides of bacon with his order. And and normally when we're busy, like the cooks put the sides of both the orders of bacon together. And let's just say this: he literally caused a whole scene after he got the carryouts, saying like, "I ordered 2 sides of bacon with this," and I was like, I tried to my best to inform him that the bacon was put together so we save more boxes, and he was like, "There's not enough bacon. I need another one." And he got the nerve to get in my face and literally pulled out
Oh
the box in
no.
front of me and said that there is only one order of bacon in here. So you know what? My smile just dropped. I put my gloves on. I took the out of opened the box and counted the bacon in his face. And I said,
Oh.
each order of
Oh.
bacon has 3 pieces of bacon. So I counted the bacon in his face and there were 6 pieces of bacon. So he shut up real quick and he paid for his bill.
Rich? Yes.
Oh, honey, you cool. You should have crushed that bacon.
Nah, I would get fired. And bacon is actually my favorite breakfast food, especially since that bacon was extra crispy. I would have ate it right in his face.
Right?
Like 6 pieces of bacon. Here, I'll buy you another 2 orders of bacon. How about that? Since I just ate your bacon, I'll buy you another 2 orders. Because my mindset is like real poor, to be honest. So how
But
about that?
instead of his dumbass assuming, why didn't he just ask if the two orders were in
He
there?
didn't. He just wanted to make a scene. And the fact that I had a long line, he was holding it up.
Ow.
Man. Oh, people
He was
got
holding up my line.
That is typical boomer behavior. If that isn't the most typical behavior yet.
But in the end, after he got proven wrong, he just shut the fuck up. It was all crickets. He paid for his bill. He took the carry out back, grabbed his whole bag, and walked out the door. I
Hold
was
on, I need
like,
my
put some
Chinese
respect on that
violin.
because ain't no fool in my eyes.
Hmm.
Especially since I'm good with food. You bet. Yeah, I even watched as they prepped it. Since I worked in the back as kitchen prep as well as a grill cook. So don't you dare say that misjudge my proportions, honey.
Hold on, do I need to play the side violin for this dude? Ding ding.
No, just play the cricket sound effect because he got proven wrong, Jack. I need another sip of wine. Lord, that was juicy. Oh, you right about that, MJ. Yeah, Richard just mad because he's not used to seasoned food. Well,
Hmm.
get used to it.
Nicole.
Nuna, I can't hear you.
I can't hear either.
Yeah, I
I
can't
think your
hear her.
sound is off.
Not Super Soaker
Nicole.
3000 nickel.
Nicole.
Nicole,
Nicole.
I can't.
Well,
The
she ain't
super
lying though.
soaker. Oh my goodness.
She ain't lying though.
I mean, I'm not gonna say
I
nothing. I'm
mean,
just gonna
I mean, she wasn't lying though. This person literally had like a squirt gun. You need a super soaker with me.
squirt, squirt.
Exactly. But anyways, though, now let me get to another Richard. That
Oh
me,
boy.
this was actually what me and my coworker had to deal with, and thank God for my manager because she was listening on the other line.
ooh,
So this this so Richard put a carry out order like around 10 o'clock this Saturday morning, right? Nuna, can we hear you better now?
Nuna?
Nuna?
Hear me?
Barely.
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 Line reference intended.
Can you hear me?
Now
Yes.
we
Yeah.
There we
Yes.
go. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, because I think let me put my headphones back on. Let
because
me
I know you
see.
had because I know you had like something to say, but we couldn't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Now we can.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hold
Yes,
on.
ma'am.
Because I know you had something to say like while I was sharing the stories about one of these Karens and these Richards.
Hold on, y'all. My headphones are just trash. I need new ones. Oh my gosh.
I have new ones coming in the mail soon, and they're Beats AirPods.
Hey,
Where,
hey,
what
hey.
were the sugar skull ones? They were skull candy ones, and now they're dying on me.
Oh, Skull
Yeah,
Candies, that
Skull
used to be
Candy
my
Oh,
doesn't
favorite.
no
last
skin.
long.
They used to be my
It's
favorite
always the
brand.
left ear
Yeah,
that goes
same.
out.
I got
Actually,
JBL headphones.
Oh yeah, those are really good.
Oh
I
yeah,
never
they
Yeah,
had those
are. The ones
headphones.
I'm wearing right now are Apple.
Apple is too expensive.
Oh
I'm
Mm-hmm.
broke.
yeah.
These headphones,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, these I ordered offline for about
$2
10.
for the AirPods.
these earphones isn't working.
Yeah, these I ordered offline for like 10. They were on sale.
I'm gonna
Oh
have to get
yeah.
something more. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Y'all go ahead. I don't want to hold up the story. I'm
Now
sorry.
you're fine. Like I know you had like something to say while I was sharing the story because I know you was
Oh,
like mouthing something, but we couldn't hear.
oh, I was just saying that, I noticed in the service industry that black people, just people of color, we just get treated so bad, and it is clearly visible. And when I was pregnant with my daughter, I worked as a server. I can make some money as a server. I bring home like $200-300, every 2 days, And I met the most racist family I ever met, and they were just so mean. But I didn't get in trouble with the manager. They saw what happened and everything, and she was like, I cannot believe this happened to you. It was awful. And
Right.
they didn't leave a tip. They left me a penny tip.
Oh
What?
hell
Oh
no.
heck
And I
no,
was
bruh.
pregnant at the time, so I'm just
Mm.
crying and stuff. And I mean, I'm good now. I'm good now, but I'm not worried about it because they all looked like they were brothers and sisters. It was just weird.
Popcorn.
Oh, oh,
How
oh.
cruel can a family be to do something to you
People
while
are like
you were
that.
pregnant at the time?
It's sad.
Right.
You didn't deserve that, Nunu.
It's all
Mm-mm.
good. It's all
Right.
good. It's all good. They probably live in a infested trailer with lice and shit. Shit. Fuck that.
Not
Look,
lice.
You know, penny tip.
Exactly. But a penny tip though. Oh hell no. I'm always generous when I go to a restaurant. Like I always leave at least like $3 or $5 tip.
But popcorn, if I was a server, I would give you more than I could ever give to you, Nunu.
Exactly. Like depending on like the
mhm.
customer service as well as the quality, like the quality and the quantity of the food, like that's how depending on my tip is. But I can
Yes.
understand if you're like on a busy shift, then I could see why. But you would still earn your keep. Like the service you provide is great.
Mm. What's your
Blank, why are y'all talking about unwoo's cakes?
That's what I was
Oh
trying to
boy.
figure out.
There was earlier. There was someone who was talking about one who's long yardstick. Nicole.
For pets.
Lord Joel. Damn, y'all gonna make Nuna leave. Y'all made Nuna leave.
No. I'm having my medicine. Y'all go ahead and talk.
Well,
Okay, Nuna.
well, Nicole wouldn't lying. I mean,
Shoot, with all this stuff happening, I wish I had me some medicine too.
Ooh,
Nicole.
Oh, Nicole.
Nicole. Nicole is being nasty, and this ain't even that type of stream. What the hell? Y'all
See,
can't behave.
I try not to eat for my service because
shiny
I don't want them to
bling,
spit in my food. I'm very scared of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
shiny
ooh.
bling.
Sh- Christy went in like these racist inbred mayonnaise sandwich. Jesus, Christy is roasting.
Popcorn.
But not
Oh, I had a racist ass general manager, y'all, but he got fired. He came to one of the managers meeting drunk off his ass, and he was also addicted to Percocets. Cause I would look at him at work, and I'm like, why is your teeth always grinding? Nothing. Found out that he was when he was in the military, he fucked up his back. He started taking pills, and he got addicted to them.
damn.
Oh,
And then
Damn.
he started
Damn.
drinking, and he came to a manager's meeting, and he got fired. Found out he was talking shit about all the black employees, calling us monkeys and gorillas and lazy, like all this
He
type of
deserved to
stuff.
be fired.
yep.
Yeah.
Fast
They like
forward,
that doesn't the work.
fast
Hi,
forward 2 months
Ernestine.
later, I seen him in the Kroger's.
Oh.
He's on a scooter, and I'm like, hi, and he started begging for money so he could buy him some liquor and alcohol. I looked at him like, you whole thing.
Nope.
Look at you all poor and dusty and white.
Wow.
Not on a scooter. Not on a
Look at you.
scooter.
Look at you.
Yeah, but that happens a lot. You know, people in the military, they get injured and then they take medicine and they can't get off of it.
Mhm.
And a lot of
But
them come back.
to sit up here and call us monkeys and gorillas, he was calling us all types of stuff. Talking about black people, we give people HIV and AIDS, and we're racist and shit. Terrible shit. It was recorded, y'all. Yeah, he got being big up.
Whoa.
I said I wouldn't give you the gum off my shoe.
Honey, that's an
He
Whoa.
ruined his
I've
own
heard
future.
people say that before. I don't know if y'all ever watched this video, but it was like for some reason black people or Africans were migrating to China for some reason, and Chinese people were like, "Oh, we don't want these Negroes over here. They give AIDS. We don't want that shit to spread over here." And I was just like, "Are y'all serious?"
But yet they're colonizing Africa now. Does that make sense?
Right.
That doesn't make sense.
And parts of Jamaica too.
Bye.
Sure is. Do you be surprised? A lot of people hate us. And you know what? I'm just like, y'all scared of us. Just admit y'all scared of us. We got it
Yeah,
going on. Put it that
y'all
way.
scared. Y'all
And that's
scared.
Yeah.
exactly why I freaking. That's why I went on a whole like great rant and tirade, like getting all this stuff off my chest. Cause Gen Z is on the rise, and we ain't playing with none of these Karens, these Richards, or anybody playing saying anything racially insensitive or triggering. We endure 400 years plus of microaggressions such as the N word, not just us Black people, but people of color, all races and all ethnicities, all nationalities.
Hmm.
So,
Period.
Yep,
Hmm.
I agree.
Hmm.
Hmm.
with
Period.
Gen Z on the rise, we ain't playing. So the second like for instance, if say the N word the letter N comes across your fucking mouth, or the N word comes into your thoughts, you know what? Say no more. Here's a drink. You need it.
And
And
that's
the
all.
ass
What?
Mm.
whooped.
Facts, no proof. No.
Period.
Ding
I
ding ding.
understand that
Ring the
Chinese have
bell.
taken over parts of Africa. What?
Excuse you. What now?
What?
Girl, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ernestine said, yeah, Chinese have taken
Honestly,
over parts of Africa. I didn't know that.
I didn't know.
Girl, yes. Yes, they are. It's bad too. And also in China was I had talked about it before. They're sterilizing Muslim women.
For
Oh
what
I
my
think I heard of
reason?
that.
Yes,
Yes.
I think I heard of that.
I heard about that.
For what
Hmm.
reason?
They just don't like nobody, man. Like nobody. That
Disgusting.
museum though, that museum where they compare animals, wild animals to black people is gone. They that's gone.
They
I
had a
found out about
museum
that.
like that?
No, you.
Popcorn. I just,
I just
I'm just so
I just like
I
damn,
had
like what the
never
fuck we
heard
do?
about
What the fuck did we do for y'all just to hate us so bad? You know what I'm saying? I just
popcorn.
don't never understand
I
why.
popcorn. I still can't get over what this is the face of humanity has come to. What this is what humanity has come to.
It's a
Yep.
mess, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hot mess. This
A
a
hot
plain
mess.
hot mess.
Mm-mm-mm. Y'all better vote.
Oh my
Shit.
god.
Yes, get
Yes,
this
we also
mofo
need to
out
get
of
this man out of
office.
office. That's what I was saying.
So, continuing on with the story, there was a Richard that my coworker had to deal with. Like, this customer placed a Grubhub order around 10 o'clock, right?
Mm.
We
Mhm.
have this special. We have this breakfast called the whole hog breakfast, and oh my god, I had it. It was the best thing I've ever had. So
whole
let me give
hog.
you. Let me explain to you about what the whole hog is. So the whole hog breakfast comes with the egg style, however you like it, with as well as your choice between home fries, hash browns, or grits or fruits. And it also comes with a lot of meats. So it
Oh,
comes with
great.
bacon, sausage links, sausage patties. It also comes with ham and with one hot cake and one French toast on the side.
Do they have turkey sausage? That's just a lot
We
of pork
do.
for
We
me.
do.
Right.
We
I
do
don't
carry
do
turkey
pig
sausage.
like that.
Oh my
Mm,
god, that's too much pork. Oh man. My
Right.
We
fiance
carry
will
turkey
tear that shit
sausage.
up though, but that's
I,
just too much
I
pork.
would I
It's
would
It's
so
kill
like
for
our
much.
some
best selling
turkey
breakfast at
sausage.
this moment. We get a lot of orders for that.
He
So,
wants you to before you tell the rest of your story, he's like, can you repeat that again? Because it sounds good. What's up?
oh, repeat the whole hog breakfast.
Yeah, listen.
Okay, so the whole hog breakfast comes with the eggs, however you like it, from like scrambled to over hard or over medium, over light, however you like your eggs. It comes with your choice between home fries, hash browns, grits, or fruits. And we get a lot of orders for grits on Sunday, so you get the gist. And it comes with a whole lot of meat from bake, and it comes with 2 strips of bacon, 2 sausage patties, 2 sausage links, and 1 slice of ham. And with one hot cake and one French toast on the side.
mm, that's a lot. That sounds like that's gonna put you in a
Like
coma
that's a
before the
whole lot
video
of.
starts.
Wow,
Ernestine said
that's a
that's too
lot.
much.
Do I
Ernestine
That
said that's
had
too
me
much
on my
meat.
ass.
Duh. They don't call it the whole hog for nothing.
They need
I
to
That
mean,
call
you
will
it
eat
put you
all
that
that, you'll
will put
turn
you
into a
down for the
hog.
day. That will put you down for the rest of the day.
Oh, what happened to Novikia?
Oh
She
yeah, where
probably
did she
still
go?
off.
What the hell?
No, Vicky is gone.
Where she leave?
Oh, there she go.
Popcorn. I just like to say, do I need to catch a flight to wherever you at so I can eat your food?
We
Oh
all
Right?
yeah.
gotta catch a
If y'all
flight
in Virginia, stop by Bob Evans. I'll work there.
Mm,
to
Okay.
Bob
that's
Okay.
Evans.
okay.
Ain't that the nigga who painted on
Oh, what?
ain't
I'm
Who?
that
sorry, who?
Huh?
Who?
ain't, isn't that the painter dude with the afro?
Bob Ross?
That's Bob Ross.
Oh
Oh,
my god. Oh my god.
Lord,
I'm
Lord
like,
help,
what?
Lord help, Lord help, Lord help. Wow.
That I love that because that was just so innocent and it was just so adorable. That tickled
I
me.
really wow. Like they made a restaurant after this man. Wow.
Ernest, you didn't just call the whole hog a plantation breakfast.
No,
Mm-mm.
don't say
Mm-mm.
that.
Don't
Don't
say that,
say that.
Ernestine.
Don't say. Please don't say that.
Oh no, not you know we
No.
actually have
So
a
what was the rest of the
restaurant.
No.
story, Trey?
We have a
Jesus.
Oh,
restaurant out here called the Plantation. Or is it, it's a motel. We have a motel called the Plantation out here. Ain't that crazy?
that
Bye.
sounds crazy.
I'm really tired of them with these damn
You can't say
plantation
bye
tours. Stop
because
this
you,
shit.
Sam, are not
Stop
even on
going
no
on these
Vikia.
plantation tours. I ain't about to take no tours of no damn
Your camera
plantation.
not even on no Vikia, so how you gonna say bye?
I shouldn't even be laughing, but oh.
But damn, that sounded so like, I don't even know.
No. No,
Mm,
ma'am. Mm-mm. I'm
that
good.
wasn't it.
But yeah, so, continuing on. So this we got this order completed, right? And
Oh, God.
this most
Sorry.
well, this customer placed the order at 10 o'clock, right? The order
Mm.
was hey, talk like around 1 o'clock. This customer calls and said that the whole order was wrong.
What?
Like
What?
that was a like like he was trying to ask. You were trying to say like I ordered something else, not this. Like I got a whole bunch of meat in this restaurant. I'm like, we looked on his order. We caught him off. We caught him off on a whole lie. But we said
Was
What?
he
my
trying to get
manager
a
caught him.
Popcorn.
meal?
Popcorn. Why is everyone trying to make a scene about everything? Just,
That's exactly my question. Like you get what you ordered.
you ordered this. Don't try to make a scene about, oh, I didn't order this. Yes, you did, bitch. Yes, you did.
But what tripped me off is like you got this order. You placed this order at 10 o'clock, and around 11 something, you should have gotten it. And you probably ate the whole thing, and now you want to call around 1 o'clock just to like say the whole order was wrong.
No, you know what that reminds me of? I don't know if y'all ever seen that video with the girl and the guy's like, "Do I have to pay for this? This is not what I ordered." And he was
Oh, I
on.
watched that video yesterday.
She was like, "Let's
Oh,
ask the audience."
Let's ask your audience. And
Yeah,
she'll do
he ate the whole thing
the
saying that
whole
he didn't
thing.
order that. What?
Christy,
You
I
tried
cannot
it.
with you.
You straight up
man.
tried it.
Man. Bye. Get on somewhere with your life,
Get on
man.
somewhere. Like you ate the
Christy.
whole damn thing and you try to scam for a free meal. Try it.
Chitlins was
Yo,
like,
Oh
Cracker
yeah,
Barrel.
can I tell a Karen story? So
Which
I wasn't the customer. I mean, I wasn't the server this time. I was actually the customer. So I was in Publix, right? And there was a black woman in front. There was a Karen in the middle, and then I was at the back of the line. The black lady in front wanted me to like, oh, you could go after me, and I'm like, oh no, that's fine because she's next because I didn't want to be said that this Negro took my spot, so I just stayed where I was. And
Mm,
then
Mm.
she,
mm.
the black lady in front, was telling the Karen, "Oh, you mad bitch?" And she was like, "Excuse me," and then she was like, "Excuse me," and walked off. And then I'm here, I
Oh
am standing
my God.
Ooh.
awkward as I don't know what, and they all
What?
looking at me. Everybody behind the counter is white. There's a Karen, and she gonna look back. Oh, do you know her? And I'm like, no, I do not. Like, why do every black person gotta know each other? So
Right.
she
Right?
went and got her order finished, and everybody behind the counter is apologizing to her, and they looking at me funny when it's my turn to check out. I'm like, oh my goodness, like why do all black people gotta know each other? I didn't even know who she was. I was just trying to check out, but no, I get the side eye because of what she did.
Ooh, child.
Ciao.
Lord mercy.
The ghetto.
Lord
That was
mercy.
wow. Woo. Mm.
My
Yeah.
goodness.
The
Oh, y'all
daily
talking about
life.
Cracker Barrel? Cracker Barrel are not
Hotness.
that bad. Their food's
Cracker
good.
Barrel is bad. The first time I came down here, we went to Cracker Barrel, and when I tell you it was nothing but white people giving me, my mom, and my aunt the
I
side eye,
never tried
I felt
Cracker
Oh
Barrel.
so
no.
uncomfortable.
Like me and my family never had a bad experience at Cracker Barrel. Like it was good for me, but it mainly it's dependent on the location. But Cracker Barrel was good when I went.
Yeah, maybe it's the location, but down here, no, don't do
I
it.
heard the location down there was
Ernest,
bad.
Ernestine, girl. I'm
Oh,
glad I don't work
IHOP!
at
Don't get me
IHOP.
started on the 2 a.m. drunks.
I'm glad
Oh,
I
I
don't
I
love
work
love
it.
there.
IHOP. I love
IHOP's
IHOP.
good. IHOP's good.
IHOP got great pancakes.
I
The
love the
They
Waffle
do.
House. I'm from the
The
South. I like
Waffle
the
House
Waffle
at
House.
3 a.m. Ooh, it's a
Ooh,
party.
that's a
I
party.
love the Waffle House. If they
I've
don't
never
smoke a
been
cigarette
actually.
outside if they don't smoke a cigarette outside the Waffle House, it's not good. Like that's
Yes.
just how it is.
Yes.
I've
The
never
food is
been, so I
good.
really
I
want to
love
try.
Waffle House. Their hash browns are amazing.
Mm-hmm. They are.
But the Denny's in Vegas, that was good.
Oh, love
Denny's is
Denny's.
good. Denny's is good. It's
Yeah,
hard to
like
find one here though.
Yeah.
It's very hard to find one.
I mean, they're rare
Yeah, sure.
nowadays because but the one I went to in Vegas, I was at my family reunion once, right? Like I was hanging out with my cousins, my god sister was with us, like we were walking the strip just having fun, enjoying the nightlife, watching the street performers until like late at night. And we all just like went to Denny's in like the middle, like almost near morning. Like it was around 2 in the morning. We was all going to Denny's.
Mm.
I've never been to Denny's. Denny's is
Me
the only place
neither.
I've ever been.
I urge
Wait,
you to
I
go to
think I
Denny's.
did one time.
Yes, go to Denny's now. Well, not now, but
I also mainly go for their milkshakes. Denny's got some good milkshakes.
Denny's
Maybe I've
Yeah.
been
Grand
to
Slam
Denny's.
is the best.
Yes, it is.
Grand
Yep.
Slam breakfast the best. They're the best sellers.
pancakes. Now I
Yeah,
want
Alabama
pancakes.
got Waffle House on every corner too. Shoot.
Right.
I want pancakes now. Thank you.
I should have bought some pancake mix at the store. I should have baked. I should have bought some.
Yeah, I got
Y'all buy
pancake
this.
mix, but I don't got syrup. I need to get, pick a struggle for real.
Like like I got I mean
I
like
got the mix, but I don't have nothing to put it on.
I
This
got
don't make no sense. We supposed to be talking about Traquan. We up here making a damn grocery list.
Oh,
I do got
yeah, we did get off
Let's go
topic.
to
We
Kroger.
did.
I
I
don't
need to go to Kroger for real though, for y'all. I really do need to go to Kroger because I need to make some ramen and
Ooh,
I
You want
got
to
a
get
ramen.
whole
ramen
thing
from
of
scratch
gochujang and
or?
I need to do some with the gochujang or some shit like that. So I need some shit. Damn, I done made a list too. I'm sorry.
mm.
Oh wait, Ernestine, they did. They had a few racial cases.
Ooh, what?
What?
What Uncle
Ernestine said that
Chinese
they
being
had a
said.
few racial cases.
Oh, they sure did. They did have some
Ooh,
racist
I
cases.
didn't know. I really
ooh.
Mm.
didn't know.
They had to pay black folks.
Mm.
What
Who's
the
that
hell
in
is
the chat?
this?
Who's
Who
that in
is
the
this?
chat? Who's that
Who
in
is
the chat?
that?
Who's ABD?
Uh-uh.
Who's that? Who's
What?
that?
Who is
Who's
that?
Uh-uh.
that? Who's that in the chat?
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
Excuse
Get
me?
the
Excuse
fuck
me?
out.
What?
Get
No,
the
we are
fuck
not
out.
doing this.
Block.
So they need to get
Would you like
blocked.
to get on
Out.
the panel? Would you like to get cursed out in front of everybody on the panel? You want the link?
Yeah, you wanna get cussed out.
You want the link?
We
Hmm?
got time today, love.
Oh, it might go down tonight.
I got time.
We
Like
got
that ass up.
They said
And
it
I'm
again.
still asking
He
it.
said
How do
it
you block
again.
this person for real?
You
Like,
are you
this
dumb?
is a fucking troll.
Are you dumb?
And I hate
This
when people like, oh,
person is getting
it was an
blocked.
honest answer. No, it wasn't. You was being an asshole. You're being an asshole. You're being ignorant.
Lord mercy. Whew.
That the
Nope.
ignorant comment of the day goes to.
Just
Yep.
ashy
Mm.
for no
Yep,
reason.
aside from that other one.
Ashy,
Also,
musty, dusty. His edges is uneven. He lived with his mama. He got a track
In her
phone, a flip
basement,
phone.
well, that
making homemade
I
bombs.
blocked them.
He probably one of them motherfuckers don't brush his tongue. Fuck him.
Ooh,
Mm.
Oh,
he probably got
Breath
three
still
too.
stink.
Watch them
Yo.
end up making another account.
Smell
he
like
probably might.
I
camel
bet he would. I
ankle.
bet he would. He gonna get the help. Ooh, you shut up.
Nicole, girl.
Nicole.
Nicole, not a Chapo. Oh my god. Leave my man
Yeah, before I
alone.
Oh
continue,
no, no, not Chapo, not Chapo.
No, Nicole.
Oh no, not Chapo. Oh
Nicole
no.
said she sold drugs one time. Girl,
oh, Chrissy said that name sound like an STD. Lord Jesus.
Oh, oh God.
But yes, El Chapo is a
But
great
to
man,
clarify with
despite some of the things that people say about him.
But even though that person was black, I'm still gonna give an honest answer in case if they make another account. I did. I've been born a male. I also identify as male. It's rare to see guys with long hair, so
Hmm.
now you're seeing a man with long hair. I choose to
Hmm.
be
Hmm.
different. I aspire to be different.
but that's not something you come out and ask somebody,
Why
especially if you
is that
don't know
so
them.
rude?
Yeah, that's just
That's
plain rude.
rude.
He just jealous. He just jealous because you can take his bitch and his nigga. So fuck him.
Exactly.
And that's on what? That's on period.
Period.
Facts.
Period. Point blank.
Also, before I continue on with the story, I want to say thank you to everybody who basically dragged that person that made that ignorant ass comment on my treasure reaction. Because Lord Jesus, you don't judge somebody based on like their
He had
who
nothing to do
what
that
preference
day.
of music.
He had nothing to do that
He's
day. You
bored.
heard what I asked him. I said, Did you check your mailbox? Did you
Oh,
file a job application? Did you
He was
wash your hair?
bored.
Did you do your laundry? What the fuck did you do today? Well, how did you contribute to society? What the fuck's wrong with you?
If
Popcorn.
they got
Like
time
for
to write
real.
comments like that, they not contributing nothing to society.
they're really
Pop,
not.
Yes.
popcorn.
Hmm.
He's probably one of those them youngins, them 16-year-old kiddos.
Mm,
Hmm.
children,
Yeah,
children.
like trolling doesn't count as a
Child.
contribution.
It really don't.
Exactly.
Trollers don't deserve no life.
This is another episode of
Or
Trolls
live
Don't
on
Sleep.
social
That's an
media.
insecure person. Just insecure. Cause real talk, they probably couldn't get up and do no videos, nothing. Scary
They probably
asses.
can't
Yeah,
get a man or a woman.
MJ
They
said
can't
that
get a man
they
or a
didn't see
woman.
it. So if you go on my treasure reaction, the comment's still up there. I didn't delete it. So go to my treasure reaction and you'll see it. The comment's still up there.
That was fun.
Oh,
It
I
was
dragged
making
it.
fun.
I
I was
dragged that
happy
person.
to roast this person of
Yeah,
ignorance.
Nicole went in. So did
Oh, Blink
Novika
said
and Walking
I'm
Like Adult.
16.
No,
Except for
I
you, Blink.
politely just
Except for
dragged
you,
Oh,
them.
I'm
Blink.
sorry,
But you're
Blink. I
good,
didn't
Blink.
mean.
I just
What's that?
politely dragged this person like, hey, if you ever judge my friend again, I'm just gonna cuss you out, regardless.
I
Yeah,
apologize.
you don't judge for nobody for the preference of music. Mind you, K-pop and J-pop have always been an outlet for me, as well as
Me too.
anime.
But
Me
their
too.
comment didn't even make sense. I
That
was
comment
reading
made
it,
Right?
no
like,
type of
am I
sense.
having a
Like,
mild stroke? Like, I didn't even know what he was saying.
He had too
Like
much.
what tell me
Nicole!
well,
not
Nicole.
Simpson.
Not the
Oh
No, not the
Simpsons!
Oh
Simpsons.
God.
Nicole, what happened to X Tube or X videos,
X
whatever?
video.
Not the X videos.
Let's not talk
Let's
about
not.
that.
Please
Oh
continue
wow.
with the story. Continue with the story. Story. Okay, please.
Please, we're getting off
Okay,
topic too
going
many
Yes,
on.
this is
times.
starting to turn into a would you rather.
Oh, we'll save that for another time.
Same,
But meanwhile,
Janelli.
this is a story time. So continuing on with the story, this is the last story. This Richard really tried it. And it was actually thanks to my manager who set them straight and caught his ass in a lie. This Richard literally tried to scam us out for free food.
Mm.
Like he was literally trying to say such as he was literally trying to say such and such, saying like I ordered this from you last time. I ordered a whole lot of food from you last time, and all of it was terrible. I want free food and something like that. And my manager was listening in on the other line, and he was like, I spoke with the opening manager on a Tuesday, and she was like, I am the opening manager on Tuesday, and she was like,
Oh,
caught his ass in a lie, caught his ass in a
Damn.
lie.
Damn.
Woo.
Yeah, people use that lie a lot. Like, oh, the manager said I can get some free food. Yeah, I got that a lot when I was a server.
And when she
Oh
when she
boy.
when she flat out said, I'm the opening manager on Tuesday morning, she was like, it was all crickets.
Oh.
Mm.
It was all crickets.
Mm.
It was nothing on the line. After that, that customer hung up. I was like, I was looking like snap, snap. Because she straight up caught his ass in a lie. He was contradicting himself.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Like, honestly, Richard that tried to scam us out of free food was my manager was not having it.
People
And
do that
people
though,
have enough
and they get
food.
away
They
with it, and
do.
it's messed up.
That's the
It's
thing.
messed
Like,
up.
I
They do
listen to
that.
the whole story and find whole. I find holes in the story all the time when I listen to people. So the fact that this man literally contradicted himself and my manager had to step in. Lord, that was funny. I was trying hard not to laugh. And this was
That
another.
Richard should be ashamed of himself.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And mind you, so this one's a bonus. This one's a bonus. We had another Richard that tried to scam us. So we had this customer apparently ordered white gravy from us, right? We call it our signature country gravy. And honestly, that's kind of like one of my favorite things when ordering biscuits and gravy. Like it's good with that in the morning. But the thing is though, but the thing customer ordered like this customer ordered like a quart of white gravy for us for a family meal, right? And this customer literally contradicted himself. Like I listened to this man's entire story. He contradicted himself to the fullest, saying like he left it sitting out and it got spoiled after a few hours. Like last I checked, white gravy contains a dairy product, so it spoils quickly if it sits out in room temperature. Like unless if you keep that gravy refrigerated or heated, it's going to spoil. And he tried to con us out for getting like another quart of white gravy and tried to get it for with no charge. And he literally bought my manager was listening up that on the other line and contradicted himself again, saying like I was supposed to be accommodated with free gravy. And no, that's not what's gonna happen, honey. You just admitted yourself that you left it sitting out. You admitted you left it sitting out and it spoiled itself. So that's not on us. That's on you.
Dumbass.
He hung up the phone after that, and I'm pretty sure he was pissed when he hung up. Like,
As he should.
as he
Yep.
should, because Lord Jesus, like you try to contradict. We listened to the whole story, and we saw all your contradictions. You don't leave white gravy sitting out, especially since white gravy is made from a dairy product. It will spoil quickly if you don't keep it refrigerated or heated. So but if you keep it at room temperature, it's going to spoil. Like Lord Jesus, the nerve of some people that try to con you out of free food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Christy.
Oh yes,
Got
the
it
fairy tale
from
are one of my favorite animes, so love it.
I got it from Hot Topic, by the way. But
I want to.
Yeah, MJ, people do be doing too much.
I
They
do need to
do.
get a new shirt
They
from Hot
do.
Topic.
I need to find that shirt at Hot Topic next time they have fairy tale merch.
I
Oh, I
don't think
love
they
fairy
have
tales so
this
much.
exact shirt anymore because this was 3 years ago when I had this.
Oh yeah, that was back when Hot Topic was like a whole nother logo before they changed it.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
They had their Hot Topic store differently. Like it was all red and black when that Hot Topic was around. No, Michaela, I don't have people like that every day. Like we usually have cordial people. Like we'll listen to their complaints as well as like they're giving their honest opinions about how the service is as well as the quantity of the food is. But we never get customers like that. But whew, Lord, you
Mm.
come at any of us the wrong way,
I'm so,
like we'll keep our characters. But if you try to come at us wrong or try to attack the managers or any of the employees, then we'll just drop ourselves and our true characters will come out.
Oh
And once
yeah.
our true characters come out, you don't want no smoke. You don't want no beef, no pork, no chicken, no
but I
nothing.
would not keep my cool.
No
I would
tea,
not keep
no
myself. That was
lemonade,
me.
no shade.
Mm.
Mm.
Exactly.
Nicole.
Mm-hmm.
Nicole.
Nicole.
For real though, they really do need to spark you.
Christy, don't say that. Like honestly, when that Richard tried to con us out, when those few Richard tried to con us out of feud, it took every ounce in my mental strain in my body not to snap at that person. But I just took deep breaths and a quick woosah, as well as my like mental stimulant because I like I side note for me guys, like I personally am a tea person. Like I always have like me like a cup of peppermint tea every day when I go to work. Like a cup of peppermint tea in the morning keeps me like mentally sane.
To deal with them people, man, I'm gonna need all types of stuff. Give me a shot of vodka. Give me a little bit of tea. I'm gonna need a little bit of ganja, please.
Right? I mean, I don't drink,
To
but
deal with
God,
these
that's what
folks,
I
these
need.
stories is
Oh boy.
insane. I can't.
Nicole, you want to join the block list? Keep this appropriate. This is a PG strain.
What
Oh
did she
Lord.
say?
Oh God.
Hey, what's going on?
And MJ
No,
too. You better stop.
MJ.
Not Bang Bros MJ. What?
Y'all was in the
What?
y'all about to
Okay.
be.
All right,
Y'all
y'all.
better stop.
Y'all chill,
Oh,
chill, y'all, chill, y'all. Okay,
please keep
we
it
about to go to a
PG.
serious
I
subject,
never
y'all.
even
Chill,
heard about
y'all.
the first one. Oh, y'all know more
About to
than
have
me.
a serious.
Nicole,
We
Christy,
about to
you're
have
out
a
of
serious
line.
discussion, y'all. Chill out. Okay,
PG.
calm
Nicole, you're
down,
out of
PG.
y'all.
line. Lord.
Nicole, what have you done?
PG.
Lord.
PG.
A lot of these sites
PG.
you gotta be like
Oh,
skeptical of because I heard something about PH. They actually have like real life. I'm not gonna say specifically what it is, but they have some real life like violent videos on there.
they
So
do.
you
They
Ooh.
do not
do.
want.
We are
It's
getting
really
way.
violent. I don't recommend that for everybody. You know, everybody. I don't kink shame, but it's
No, no, no. That's not what I'm saying. It's not even a kink thing. It's like actual videos of women being assaulted that are uploaded on that website.
people
Mm-mm.
like
You,
that shit
Nuh-uh.
too, and it's messed
yes,
up. It's
Christy, go
messed
in the
up,
corner.
y'all. It's
Christy, Nicole,
terrible.
Chris,
It's terrible, y'all.
Christy, MJ, and Nicole back in the corner. All three of
Yes,
you.
go in the corner. Go in the
Y'all
Yay,
corner
more of
chill.
right
us.
now.
Y'all chill, man. I know we're trying to have a good time, but don't say stuff like that. That's
Please don't.
Yes,
Save that
please
for the
keep it
would you
PG.
rather's.
Yes, keep it PG, please.
Especially since I'm gonna have kids watching this.
Oh yeah, I forgot this is not age restricted. Yeah, y'all.
This stream is not age restricted.
Oh boy.
We gotta keep it family friendly. Okay.
Yikes.
I think we're at the point of no
good night,
return
good
now.
night, good night, son. Love you. SOS.
Lord.
We need to be able to keep when he gets monetized. We want to be able to keep this video where it's monetized, y'all. Come on,
Please.
come on,
Please.
y'all.
I'm not even up to the sub level for monetization yet anyway.
You don't know
You
that yet.
gonna
Don't
get
say
there.
that. It's
You
gonna
gonna get
happen.
there
It's gonna
though.
get there. It's gonna get there. It's gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
Lord mercy help.
Nicole, you're about to be in a permanent corner if you don't behave.
Stop it.
Oh yeah, Blake. I forgot she was young.
She
Yeah.
she never been at the corner since then.
Exactly.
So
Nicole, you're about to make a bad influence out of Blink.
oh
Oh no, Lord have mercy. Do we need to have prayer?
yes.
Yep.
They're going to need it. All right. So, yeah, please save all of that for the would you rathers. I don't want any kids like
Oh
getting
shit.
any ideas.
Yes, please.
All right. Now we're getting on to the topic at hand, my coming out story.
Ow.
So, this really like wasn't easy because a lot of youth nowadays, like when it comes to like people like within the LGBTQ plus community, like they develop like youth develop curiosities nowadays. Like they always like wonder about what this is or how does this work. Like, and honestly, I encourage that in kids to like discover new things about themselves as well as like other things that people do in life. Like for instance, dating between different genders or respecting others' pronouns and stuff like that. I'm still learning the pronouns of the non-binary, so even a friend of mine who is non-binary understands that, and they know I'm still learning. Yes, Nicole, I know y'all was acting wild during my would you rather's on IG, but this is not an age restricted stream. So please, for the kids, chill.
Mhm.
In the corner, sis.
Nicole,
Otherwise, you will be in a permanent corner.
Oh.
In other words, I will kick you out of the group chat.
Oh boy.
But chill, Nicole. But chill.
Because let's not forget, I'm
Ow.
the chat admin. I will kick you out if necessary.
Mm.
As much as I love you, but if you can't chill on a non-age restricted stream, I will have no other choice but to do so. Okay, so continuing on. Me, I was actually one of those youth that had curiosities. Like, curiosity really is the thing of the world. Like, I like discovering new things. I'm all about adventure. I'm all about fun, as well as like knowing what, as well as knowing what others do. Like, I care so much for others. I even, like, before I even like identified the way I am now, like, I had friends who felt that way, like towards like other genders, as well as like developing curiosities. One person who I was good friends with, like one person who I was friends with, like honestly was like insecure about herself because she honestly felt like she was different from everybody else, and I com- I comforted her as much as I could, as well as like give her as much advice as I could, and in the end, like she really, when I saw her the next day, like she was happy, like she she came out to her parents that she liked girls and she got herself a girlfriend afterwards, and I was just like, you know what, yes, I am happy for you. i am
Oh.
I am like real I was like very happy for her. And Nicole, I won't kick you out if you chill. So if I'm letting you know that this stream, if I know let you know of any other streams, I can't talk. If any other streams that like this one are not age restricted, I will let you know in advance. In fact, I will let everybody in the group chat know in advance. So I'll let you know if it's age restricted or not from now on. So if anybody acts up in a non-age restricted stream, you'll get blocked. That's one.
Where did Rachel go?
All right. So like I said, like she got herself a girlfriend afterwards. She came out to her parents. Like she was afraid at first, but then as much as with all the advice that I've been giving her, like she was happy with herself. Like she's still happy with herself nowadays. She's like in a healthy relationship. She's stable. She's got a good job. Like she's really living her best life. But then it just sort of like hit me in a way because even though I was giving good advice to like all my friends, I don't really take my own advice. It be like that sometimes, you know. Like I could be the good friend in your corner, but yet I don't really take my own advice to heart. Like I'm good with helping others out, but I can't like do the same thing for my own well-being.
That's literally
Popcorn.
Go ahead, Isagi.
It's great that you're giving people advice, but it's great that you're making others happy, but shouldn't you always be the one to put yourself in a happy state first before you make others happy? Because happiness for yourself, happiness comes first.
Yeah, that's a thing for me. Since I'm more of a selfless kind of nature, like I always put my own happiness, like of my friends or anybody I'm close to first before my own. Like it's just kind of like my thing. Like I always like help others before I like get my own self in order. Like it's kind of like a gift and a curse of being selfless. But I understand because people often tell me like, what do you want for yourself? Like, what do you want in your own personal life? Like, you talk also, you speak highly of others, but do you speak highly of yourself? And honestly, that's kind of like a curse for me because I honestly don't speak highly of myself, to be honest. Because I often think of myself I always see the negative before like the positive when it comes to myself. And for others, I see the good in everything. And I see the good in everything and when I look at others and just like wish all the positivity for themselves. But yet when it comes to me, it's just like I don't really see that from me.
Yeah, I'm like that too. Too.
Exactly, Keisha. Like I'm the type that has my heart on my sleeve. And I'm not ashamed to like even admit that.
Yeah.
Hi, chilling with Byron. So the thing that's the like so I even admitted this in a past live stream. Like I did have a girlfriend throughout my high school life. Like she was like honestly, she was like the one of the perfect of a girlfriend. Like she was very cute, she was very sweet, and she was just like and honestly, what shocked me was like she was like very protective. Like I mean, as much as I know she has her flaws, but I don't think yeah, because I don't think like a lot of people like really understand her as much as I did. Because one time when honestly there was a whole altercation where that she got into and three girls were literally ganging up on her. I tried to like keep the peace and be like, "What's going on?" And then the girls were filling in me on what happened, and it was just awesome. He say, she say type of shit. Like I heard that she said this, I heard she said that, and blase, blase, blase. And I was just like, if there's no actual, I was like, if there's no actual proof of them saying this, then I'm not gonna believe it, not one bit. So immediately, being the good boyfriend that I was back then, like, I immediately just like, I immediately took my girlfriend's side, and to my surprise, the girl slapped me.
Oh my
for what?
gosh.
And when
What?
the minute she slapped me, my girlfriend immediately ran up and punched her in the face, like, "You don't touch my boyfriend, bitch."
Yes.
Like something about her, like when she
Damn.
said that, like she made me love her even more because she was so protective.
It's awesome. That's what's up.
Mhm.
I mean,
I guess she
like
was
throughout our whole like high school lives, like we were together, like we had our ups and downs, but that's the thing when in relationships, we have to have our ups and downs. Like no relationship is perfect.
True.
There has to
Agree.
be like some speed bumps or like dips in the
Mm-hmm.
road before you could get your like way in life.
Popcorn. Are you two still in contact today with each other?
Sadly, we're not because we did lost contract after our after our graduation. Like after,
Oh,
but though sadly,
Mhm.
though we broke up before graduation, like we broke things off on good terms and we still remain friends.
okay.
And best thing about us is like we took things slow. Like we text each other on the regulars. And best thing about it is we still maintained our V cards. Like
That's
we
what's
took things
up.
a lot slow. Like, but the thing is though, even though we like technically were together, like we've never been on like an actual date. So technically I've never been on a date before. But I really am like
Same.
imagining how it would be.
You must be a true romantic.
I'm a hopeless one at that.
I
Oh,
say that.
No. Same.
I mean,
Me
honestly,
too.
if she were like still in contact with each other to this day, she would tell you about all the gifts that I given her and the gifts she
you're a
gave me.
spoiler. I love it. I'm spoiled too. I'm
Yeah,
spoiled
same.
too. I'm
Yeah,
super
me too.
spoiled. I
Can
am
That's the
somebody
super.
spoil
thing.
I'm
We
you?
both
spoiled.
spoil each other, but I'm spoiled.
I'm more
That's
I
the
love
thing
spoiled.
it.
though, because like I've never been
Mm.
spoiled like at all all my life. Like my older brother mostly have been spoiled with like the finer things. Like I think with me, like when it comes to like people, like I don't care about too the material things. Like
Mhm.
just give me like some like honestly, just like take me out to eat, just like give me a teddy bear or some flowers and I'm good. And
I
that's
like
like
little text. I like he sends me little text messages during the day, little pictures. I like stuff like that. He always does that stuff, you know.
wait,
And
Nicole,
I
are you
appreciate that. And
serious?
I want you. I want you deserve somebody like that, Trey. You really do. You deserve it. You deserve to
Love
be spoiled. You deserve to have
and
gifts and things. You know what I'm saying? You deserve that, and I want that for you.
I think we all do.
We all
Yeah.
do. Everybody deserves
Hmm.
happiness, nothing more. Nothing negative, just all positive.
Right.
Wait, Nicole, are you serious? I'm just scrolling back to your earlier comments.
what she say?
She said that I'm one sub away from 300.
Oh,
Like, are you serious right now?
for real?
Somebody needs to sub. One more person, please.
So, please,
It's
don't
gonna
worry.
happen. It's gonna happen. It's
Mm-hmm.
gonna happen.
Lord Jesus. But yeah, though, as much as I'm as much as I know I'm a hopeless romantic, like honestly, like for Valentine's Day, like in our 10th grade year, like I bought her thanks to my mom's help, like I got her a box of chocolates, I bought her a bouquet of flowers, and as a
Oh.
return gift, like she's a
Um,
really good artist. Like she made me a picture, like she drew me a picture, like she gave me a poem, she gave me a whole list of things that she really likes about me.
Oh,
mm,
that's
Oh,
adorable.
oh my goodness, you too. Oh, I wish you had some pictures.
I actually do.
Oh,
aw,
I actually do.
Oh
They're on
my
my
god. Oh, you guys sound like such a cute
okay.
couple. Oh my
The
goodness.
cuteness.
mm,
and honestly, my mom approved of us right away, like after she met her. Like my mom met her, like I met her parents too. Like they approved of me instantly because they knew I looked after her.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's close. Last two games were right on.
mm.
The second one, the second, yeah.
But we never got to hear your side of the story.
Okay, hold on, because I was looking for the picture.
Okay.
I wish I had a boyfriend like that because that's never gonna happen. Yo, good
Oh,
thing
he
no
just hit
VJ don't say
300?
that.
Are you serious?
Tricon, you hit 300. For real? For real? Michaela said
He hit
300
Oh,
now.
300. Oh,
Oh,
yay.
Yes! Woo!
I
yay!
really hit.
Party!
I really hit 100. Oh my gosh. My God.
Party! Whoop,
Oh my
whoop,
gosh, I
whoop,
really
whoop.
cannot thank
Yes.
everybody enough for all the support you've been giving. I really, honestly.
That's what's up.
Hey,
Yes,
no way, you'll
yes,
make it to
yes.
500
I'm happy.
and
And we're
higher.
going to get
Yes.
more and more and more and more and more and more and more.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, you
Honestly, I hope
are. Congrats, Trey. Well, it says you're at 301 for me.
oh
Me and
my
Michaela's
god.
at 301.
Yeah.
Yo!
Yep, it'll just keep riding up.
Congrats, Trey.
I really, oh my god.
Yo, we're about to cry for you, Trey Grant.
I'm trying hard
Don't
to
get
hold
to
my
cry,
tears
Trey.
back. Like, I'm literally trying.
Yo, we're
Oh,
gonna have a party.
oh my god. I literally just found an old picture of us at our when since we're like we're literally performers together. We were during a performance together. Like I literally just found our picture, like us in our stage outfits and everything. Like we were supposed to be dancing together. And look,
Oh.
Look at her.
Oh,
Oh,
cute.
Cute.
Mustang.
She's
Look at
so
her.
pretty.
Ooh, look
Okay.
at her.
Hey.
Okay.
Yes.
yeah, that was only one picture though. There's a lot more. Like if y'all want to see more, let me know. But that was just one of them.
She's a cutie pie.
She is. And best part is she actually had a crush on me first.
Oh, that's
Oh.
cute.
like like she just transferred into our class. Like I was just all quiet and shy, just adjusting, and then I found out like she had a crush on me. But then but being the good person I am, I accepted, let alone I haven't dated anybody, so I decided to give it a chance.
Yeah, I'm
And
about to
things
cry.
worked out. Like throughout our freshman through our senior year, we worked out with each other.
Mm.
Popcorn. Do y'all remember when y'all was in high school and y'all really got y'all first kiss and you're just like, this is really happening? That was weird for me.
That
Me,
That was
I got my
so
first
I
weird.
was
kiss
just
taking
a really shy girl.
mm,
Like, yeah.
popcorn.
yeah, that's the same with me. I was really shy, but the thing is like when we our first kiss, I was the one that kissed her first.
Popcorn.
Oh.
My first
Um,
kiss was taken in middle school, which I regret.
Are you
He wasn't my
serious?
boyfriend. He wasn't my boyfriend.
Mine was
He
actually like in
came
fourth
on to
grade.
you?
Yes.
Really?
Y'all had boyfriends in middle school?
I had one in
Yes.
elementary
People were
school. I
dating
had
in
my
middle
sister in middle
school.
school.
So he didn't give you didn't give him your consent to kiss you.
Nope.
Oh
Hmm.
no. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Wow.
I mean, to be honest, like not saying what he did was right, but that sound like middle school boys. They used to
Yeah.
have a game
Mm.
Yeah.
back in middle
Uh,
school where they would run around
See
y'all
grabbing each
like
how look and
other's asses.
see how I met her is through my one of my bullies. He was friends with one of my bullies in middle school. That's how I met him.
You know these little boys in like middle school, they're everything is just raging. It's just
And they
I
just
it's a
smell
remember
like
focus
mess.
this.
on
ass and
raging.
funk all day.
Up, I found it.
See,
Us on Valentine's Day.
like
It's
it
gonna be a little
happened.
foggy because you know how phones were back then. Like there was less photo quality, but here's the picture.
Oh,
Ah,
cute.
Oh, you got her chocolates?
Yeah, I bought her chocolates and a teddy bear.
see
Oh,
what
Oh
happened
my
was we
Oh
were
my
goodness.
god, I'm not going to
Oh.
sleep yet.
And
popcorn.
remember,
See what happened was like we were walking. He walked me home because my where I live is I was like behind the school when I was in middle school. So I just walked there, and of course like the wall that had was between the school and in my apartment. It was the walls were like broken down. So he was walking me home, and when I was about to walk over cross over the brick wall, he kissed me, and I was shocked about it.
he literally stole your first kiss. That's
Yes.
unacceptable.
Mm-hmm.
Back then, I didn't know any better, so I kissed him back. But still, I regretted it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Yep, I still regret mine first one to this day too.
I never had
I
my
was a
first kid.
child.
Yeah, I can't relate. I still haven't had my first kiss.
Uh, Remember I said that my girlfriend did a picture for me as a return gift for Valentine's Day? This was what she drew.
Mm, that's
That's
good.
really not. Oh, look
Oh, my
at
grandpa did
that.
something similar for me
I was
too.
in the anime style.
Oh,
Anime.
that is
Yeah, she was
nice. She's
really good at
very
drawing.
talented.
She
She's
was really good
very
at drawing.
talented.
She also wrote this
I should.
poem for me. She wrote this poem for me too. She said, I love you for
Oh.
so many reasons, big and small, and all of them are wonderful. I love you for all the qualities that make you one of a kind, the only one in the world for me. I love you for all the things you do that brings me such special meaning
Ow.
to yours
You
and
good,
my
Jess?
life. When your
Yep, I'm
eyes
good.
when your eyes and arms tell me that all I when your eyes and arms tell me all of
Let me do
this,
that.
all I
That's
want to know is that all I want you to know is this. I love you.
Oh.
Hmm.
Yes, they do.
the one my power cancels out.
Wow.
Thank
Nicole,
you.
you're not wrong about that. That's literally my brother. Always spraying Axe. A
Oh,
little
so guess
too
what?
much.
Guess what?
They think
Huh?
Axe is body
Guess
wash for
what?
some reason.
Guess.
Baby, it's not body wash.
Hey, guess
There's
what?
Wait,
one
In
wait a
thing
high
minute.
I
What?
school. In
there's
high
one
school,
thing I
guess.
hate about sharing a room with him.
What?
Guess
What was
what?
said about X?
Um.
That middle school boys spray Axe like it's body wash when it's
Yes.
That's not
Yes.
the case. Not the case. Like I wash with X, then the body spray, but if you just spray it on like it's body wash, no, that's
I mean,
Oh,
not
not
that's
You
the
got
case.
to
exactly
wash
my
your
brother.
you got to wash your
even
behind first. Oops, I almost say the
Hey.
N word. You have to wash your behind first before you. I'm sorry,
What
I
the
forgot it was.
weird
I
internet?
apologize. I apologize. I apologize
Gotta
too.
people
I'm
please.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Popcorn.
But
Gotta watch your
Go
you
ahead,
got to
behind.
wash your
Novikia.
behind
Popcorn.
first when you put.
Novikia, where your face at? You've been having your camera off this whole stream, and this is the first stream you
Okay.
had your whole camera off.
Exactly.
It's just beating you up.
She better not.
No. No. Sorry.
That scared me.
And anyway, like I did step the guy
Oh,
that stole my first kiss in high school because he deserved it.
Yeah.
I did stop them. I
Oh,
think
you
I told
slapped him?
yes, I slapped. I think I told Justice. Yeah, I slapped them.
He earned it because
Yep.
he had no right taking your first kiss like that.
Hmm.
No, no, and see in high school, but the reason why I slapped him because he was talking all that mess. So my mind went blank, and I just slapped him.
Hmm.
Oh, and two guys that saw me slap him laughed. And he was about to attack me too, but one of my
Ooh,
friends stopped him.
Oh.
he
oh
he
tried to
better
no.
what?
not attack you. The fuck?
I mean, I can fight boys. Trust me, I can fight. I fought two boys before back in
Oh, yeah,
elementary.
you told me. I think you told me about that.
Hmm.
There ain't no Vicky. You out here scrapping and stuff, girl.
Just swinging
Hmm?
on
There's-
people.
I'm glad you fight back though. I'm glad you take up for yourself and you fight back. I'm glad you do that. You take up for yourself.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Hmm.
You stand up for yourself. Shoot.
Yeah, like I'm usually like against like girls and guys fighting each other. But I mean, if you think you can take it, then go for it.
And that's
Sadly, I cannot.
I'm against that too. But honestly, like if y'all would have been in my high school, like honestly, I had more enemies there than freaking friends.
I mean, I'm not
And
really a
a few
fight
of those
person.
a few
I
of those
just
enemies, I'm sorry, Noviki, but I had to get this out there.
sorry.
A few of those enemies are freaking females. Like they will all of a sudden throw all these shady ass comments towards me. But once I fire back at them, like for instance, they will drop the F bomb on me, like the FAG word on me, and I just call them a bitch right to their face.
Mm.
Oh,
Hmm.
And that's when they get mad and they want to fight. They were like, I'm like, don't who you calling us? Who you calling a bitch? I was like, I called you a bitch because you called me this. Like, don't drop the F bomb if you're not gonna take a whole fucking word back at you. Don't throw rocks in a
When
glass
dudes
house.
say that, I'm sorry, popcorn. When dudes say that, they think they have some type of power over them when they say that, like, oh, okay, I said something, so I'm that. No, that's the only thing you fucking know how to
no.
say. I said the F word. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's the thing though. If you said the F, you drop. That's the thing with some of the females in my school. Like they immediately drop the F bomb, but I immediately call them something 10 times worse, and they want to fight.
Mm.
That's another thing with me. Like if you come at me sideways, I'm gonna come at you 10 times worse. So if you want to fight, that's on you. But I'm against like hitting feet. I'm against hitting females. Like I would never put my hands on no woman.
Like
But this person has
I'm not a violent person, but if you put your hands on me, that's when I get violent.
Michaela. That's me in a nutshell. I was also bullied because I was quiet. Like after that incident,
Same.
Yeah.
after that
Yeah.
incident that had happened in my ninth grade year with those girls, like I immediately stayed cold, distant, and I was quiet in front of everybody. Like I introduced myself properly, but I never said a word after that.
Mm.
Like those who spoke, like I will speak around people I'm comfortable around, but if you get out of turn with me or start messing with me, like just because I'm quiet doesn't mean I will immediately snap back at your ass. Like if you say one foul word to me, that's a wrap for your reputation. Like I'm gonna end your whole career in just a snap, or just like you know the meme that says your mouth is a dangerous weapon. So best believe my mouth is like a freaking chopper. No wait, scratch that. It's a 22 because I will spit out every ounce of insults necessary. I will say every name in the book. Like if you call me out my name, I'm gonna call you out yours. Equal rights, equal fights.
Mhm.
Mm, facts.
Oh, that's also true, MJ. Some people like there's some quiet people that just you should not mess with because you never know.
Mm.
Exactly. Don't mess with the quiet ones. Like y'all
Right.
all viral video
That was me.
that was getting
That
bullied
was
and
me.
she ended up whooping the blonde girl's ass.
Never underestimate us quiet people.
Never underestimate the quiet ones. You will never know. You might end up
Mm-mm.
getting fucked up. Because
Mhm.
literally, I even seen a video saying like, literally, if you end up messing with a quiet person, you will. They may not do nothing for now, but they literally are literally just plotting your death. They probably just killed you over more than 100 times in your head.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
They will end your career.
That is very
Yeah,
true. I used to do that a lot in middle school. I used to get picked on because I was quiet. But that's just because I don't fuck with people. I mean, I don't mess with people like that. Excuse my language. I don't mess with people like that. So I just don't be talking to everybody.
Yep. Popcorn. You know, my son's quiet, and he had a bully in kindergarten, and he kicked my son in the stomach. Um,
Oh
he didn't have any
no.
injuries.
What?
He was
What?
okay. You know, he was fine. And he asked me, "What do I need to do?" I already told you. I already told you what you need to do. Teacher
boom,
told me.
boom,
I
boom,
talked to the
boom,
teacher about
boom.
it. I'm like, I done told you to do something. Now he's quiet, but if you keep messing with him, that little boy is gonna be laying out on the floor. He
Did his
tried to
Yep.
hit.
parents
He
do
hit
something?
my son that day, and my son slapped the shit out of him. That boy
Oh,
never messed with him again.
that's a
Mm.
scenario that happened in my 10th grade year. Like this one dude like kept trying to like seriously kept trying me. Mind you, this was the same dude that I told you about that's now in jail for 19 years. He
Mm.
literally thought it was a good idea to pull the old fashioned Yaga meme on my ponytail because my hair was in a ponytail that day.
Mm.
And little did he know,
Oh.
little did he know, like I was just sitting there quiet. I was sitting behind. He was. I was sitting in front of him. He was behind me. He thought it was a good idea to pull a Yaga. So I literally got up, grabbed my notebook. Wait, scratch that. It was a textbook, and I slapped it across his head.
Mm.
Mm.
Like you thought it was a good idea to. You had the nerve and
Oh.
audacity to pull my hair. Don't touch my hair. That's on period. Especially since you've been tormenting me for Lord knows how long. You would have best been in a freaking doghouse before you got sent to prison. In fact, you already in prison now, so and it's best you're safe that way because everybody's after you. So,
Mhm.
but that's the
Ooh.
thing. I had so much. He's been messing with me for months, but that day I just snapped.
Like I said, I'm not the violent person, but if you put your hands on me, that's a
That
done deal.
Me
that's the
too.
same with me.
Me
Like
too.
I don't at all, and I'm past this. But come at me wrong or put your hands on me first. That's it.
I'm not the person. Listen, I'm not the person that'll. I'm not the type of person that'll. That's the violent type. But that's what it. But if that's what it's gonna resort to, then so be it.
And that's another thing, Lil. Like, remember I said this one girl tried it with me? Like, this was my 10th grade year. Thought it was a good idea to mess with me. And mind you, like you were throwing shady ass comments towards me. I called you something 10 times worse after I heard it. Then you wanted to fight. She got under my face and she literally touched me. Like once you put your hands on me, that's a done deal. But since that's a female, I pushed her back. But then she resorted to slapping me. Let's just say before I could get a slap in, the security came in and started holding me back.
Damn.
Mm, man.
Like I'm against hitting females, but if you slap me, that's the gender card's out the window. You asked for it.
Mm,
I remember in when I was in fourth grade elementary, my mom, my granny, had bought me some food from McDonald's because it was about to be lunchtime. So um yeah, so they gave me some food. I had like two drinks. I got like a soda can and a water bottle, and this I got McDonald's food to make like nuggets and stuff from McDonald's. So I stayed after school. I was on the bus. I was just minding my business, waiting to go home and stuff, right? So once the bus started had stopped us to dropped us off at the apartment. So once I got off my seat, how come this tall dude, the same grade as me, pushed me down on my seat so he can get out the bus?
What the
What?
hell?
what?
Yes. So this is what I did. Since you pushed me, I hit you with that water bottle.
Mm,
A water bottle, though.
Yes. And guess what? He got mad, so he slowly
Sir,
turned.
a plastic water bottle.
Yes. So he
Oh,
slow. He
he better.
slow. He slowly turned around, looked at me. I was like, "Yes, I hit you with that water bottle. So you should be
He
pushing me in the first place."
he better
he
be.
shouldn't have put your hands on you to begin with. The fact that he
Yes.
put hands on you first, that was unacceptable.
He better
Yes.
be.
So
Oh,
I fought him, right? So here come this another dude, and look, they both say the same name. It is one is tall and the other one is like the same height as me. So he came in. The second dude came in, started fighting me. I was like, what? What?
Oh
I'm
hell no.
yes.
he.
So I was fighting both of them on the bus.
Oh
So
my.
next thing I know, I was getting I was getting put in a bar, heart, arm bar, whatever hold, while this other dude, while the tall dude, while the other one trying to hit me. So I
Oh, good
look.
night, Keisha.
Oh, good night. So
Nature.
Good night.
Good night.
I was trying to kick him in the stomach, but I ended up kicking his lower area of his
Oh.
stomach. So I say a couple like minutes later, the bus driver had saw us fighting. So the bus driver was like, "Y'all, what y'all doing? Stop fighting!" Oh wait, so this is before the bus driver had even stopped the fight. It was a girl that was behind the tall dude that was had me in the lock, kicked me behind me.
My gosh.
Mm,
I'm like,
honey, he better be lucky that he didn't get hit by a stainless steel water bottle.
Ooh, that would be a whole lot worse. Plus a concussion to look
see,
forward to.
I kind of wish I still had that canned soda because that would even hurt him even more.
That would be worse.
So I told my mom what happened. So I talked. So my mom had talked to the tall dude's dad because the sister, I'm telling his sister, tall dude's sister. So we talked about it. I said the
Didn't they
next
say you
day.
kicked him in his happy place?
I was trying to kick him in the stomach. Look, I was trying to kick him in the stomach. Regardless, I kicked
Honestly,
him.
some people deserve a kick in that spot.
Yep.
Yeah, so I said the next day I was talking to the dude, the glasses mom, and I think I told Justice I gotta talk about me not kicking his lower area because whoop de whoop de whoop. I was like, okay. I just said okay. I just
The
said
whoop de
okay.
whoop de whoop.
Then
Whoop
me
de whoop de
now, I
whoop.
was like, me thinking about this now. I was like, I kind of wish I didn't know about all this information because I was young back then.
Oh my god.
I was like,
Oh,
I just literally said yes, ma'am. I just said yes, ma'am, and it went on my day. I was like, I didn't. Just like I didn't, it didn't even bother me. This now thinking about it, it's like I kind of wish I didn't know about this at all.
but still,
Yeah,
though,
I really just
the
took him
right
at
place to
a
call it
young
is where
age.
the sun don't shine. That's a good way
Mhm.
to say it. The place where the
I was
sun don't shine.
like, yeah, I'm like, yeah. So, because I also told her about what happened between that girl
What?
that had kicked me, that had kicked me from
Yeah,
behind. So I was like, I kind
follow
of wish I
me.
kicked her because I'm like, why you do in this fight? You don't have no business in this fight. You should, this dude, the other dude that I'm fighting with, not you.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Anyway, that's my end of my story.
Yeah, though. I'm gonna continue on. Where did I stop? Like, oh yeah, story with me and my first girlfriend. Like,
Hey.
we had each other's back. Like we were together from freshman through like our senior year. We broke things off on good terms. And honestly, though, before the cutest couple nominations, we were the top. We were a shoe in.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I just realized where's Jacob?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think Jacob
How
had
did I
an.
not know Jacob?
Oh yeah, just Jacob's doing an essay. I forgot
Mm-hmm.
about that.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. I was gonna
Oh.
ask about.
Oh.
Oh, no wonder.
Because I nearly forgot Jacob has a essay to do for school. Okay, so fast forward to when I turned 18. I got my I officially like met some new friends at the Cherry Blossom Festival, and as a mini mini street festival known as Sakura Matsuri. And that's where basically all the cosplayers, all the anime watchers, like also basically just like everything influenced like everything like from Japanese culture, like for instance, like archery, like archery, the hakamas, like from
Ooh.
all the merch booths, like even bands that came straight from Japan, all the favorite bands that just did the anime OSTs and ending tracks, they showed up. Like it was really fun. Like I met some new people and I got my first ever house party invite when I turned 18. Like it was honestly a good experience. Like I had fun. Like, but though I'm not gonna lie, that I did I did illegally drink.
Oh,
Oh.
you
It's
know,
okay, I've been there too.
I mean, I was
hasn't
kind of
everyone though?
doesn't
Nope.
everyone do it? But
Nope. Not me.
well, aside from Novicia, I'm not gonna lie, I did have my first drink at like 18,
Like, hey,
Man,
I'm not
but
judging.
bottles of
I'm not
henny at
judging.
I had
Me
my
at
first at
15.
19. So
Me
yeah,
at 15.
19 as I had my first
15.
I
drink.
did drink champagne when I
15,
was like
yeah. I had my
younger.
first drink at 15.
I
I was
did
like
drink.
Jesus.
I did
17.
drink champagne once, but I was like on
I
younger
got
age.
Champagne
sloppy.
counts.
I
Champagne
got
counts.
sloppy drunk at a party at 19. It was just embarrassing, and that's the first time I learned. Like, okay, the first time I like got messed up, and the first time I learned
Oh,
how to drink and
Gustavo,
what
hang on.
not
I'm
to
putting the
drink.
link back in.
It was
Yeah.
awful.
I've
I
been
did drink
black.
my first drink was champagne when I at like a long time ago. It was like
Yeah,
during the New
champagne counts
Year's.
though.
It was during New Year's Eve, and we were saying about goodbye
Yeah,
whatever
I was
year it was.
responsible. Yeah, I was responsible when I had my first drink. Plus I had
We never got champagne. We got sparkling juice.
I have a high tolerance when it comes to like alcohol. So plus
So
we
not
had
me.
vodka at the party.
Give
So
me four. Give me 3 Long Islands, and I'm out. That's it.
3 Long Islands. Okay.
y'all, I kid you not when I said my tolerance was high when I was drinking at the house party. Like I was trying to recap because I really wasn't drunk. I was tipsy, but oh yeah, it took me 10 cups to get me tipsy.
Wow.
Wow.
Ooh.
Whoa.
It
Wow.
literally took 10 cups to get me tipsy.
I'm already out by the time I finish the first one.
Oh my
Like
gosh, you
my
have
tolerance is
real high
like I don't
tolerance.
know how I got it, but my tolerance is like really high.
I got a high tolerance.
Hmm.
Well, then
Yeah,
again,
yeah,
like
I go.
I got a real high tolerance.
well then also because we had an option between like mixing the drinks or taking it straight. Like the mixed drinks I'm a big fan of because honestly, because you can barely taste the alcohol at all, but it just like sneaks up on you. That's the kind of alcohol I like.
Oh no, that's the worst. Next thing you know, you ending up over a toilet somewhere. You don't know where the hell you at.
Right. Oh my good. I don't like them kind of drinks.
Mm-mm.
Them things scare me. I got
Mm.
no.
Anything sweet like that
But
where it tastes like juice? Mm-mm.
that's the thing.
I got to space mine out, drink water in
Let me get
between.
let me get to that because they actually made I actually made the drinks myself since I was a soda jerk at my catering events back when I was in culinary, got back in my culinary group. I know how to mix drinks really well. So like the way I mix the drinks, like you can barely taste alcohol at all, but it just sneaks up on you real quick. So the secret was like I just put more juice than the alcohol.
Hmm.
Mm.
Mm.
So if y'all around me, like I can my mom can tell you I mix drinks really good. And
I
that's
did
with
drink.
Yeah,
Well, I
alcohol.
can't
alcohol,
drink beer.
alcohol
I
juice.
That
did drink
stuff.
beer once when I just turned 21. I didn't like it.
I
I don't
Beer
hated
drink
is
beer.
beer.
disgusting.
No.
I hated beer.
Beer is nasty.
Yeah, beer's gross.
My
Like
dad
the
tried to get me to
hardest
drink.
thing I drunk was like wine.
Yeah, wine
Yeah,
was
'cause my
easy
dad.
for me to like hold down.
Yeah, because my dad tried to get me to drink I think it was a Bud Light. I couldn't even drink half of
Don't
it.
drink
It was so
tequila,
good.
MJ.
I didn't like it.
MJ, tequila is the best. You trying to have a spicy little night? Tequila
Well,
is the way to
Oh,
go.
oh,
I
honey.
had a Jaeger bomb one day. Oh my god.
I've never had that.
Uh,
me
I've
Y'all,
neither.
heard
that
of
was
it, but I've never
terrible.
had
Don't ever do
From what
that.
I heard, it is powerful.
It is.
Don't do
has
that, y'all. Oh
has
my god.
anyone
Yeah,
drunk a
Christy, it
mocktail
does.
before?
Wait, a
A what?
what.
mocktail?
A mocktail.
A mocktail?
Nope.
I make those. I make those. Like that's what we had in our my catering group.
I like
Like
Shirley
during
Temples.
Yes, I
that's
need
my
to try
ultimate
and make
favorite.
one. A
Are
non-alcoholic.
margaritas any good?
My mom
Margaritas are
tried them.
I've never. I've tried a few of them, but I've just never not like tried the real thing. Like I've seen the like Ritas in a can, but never like the full on physical drink, like where there's salt around the rim.
the Ritas in
My
the
mom
can are
tried them.
disgusting. If you drink a margarita, drink the real thing.
Yeah, my mom
But
tried
they
Yeah,
them.
look
I'll
so
have
But
to
good.
like I'll have to try the real thing next time, like when I go to a bar or something like that.
There's some really good non-alcoholic daiquiris, Usagi. They're really
Oh,
good.
Oh,
daiquiris. That's a whole
Yes.
nother story. There's this spot in Louisiana. Like when I was visiting my father's side, my sister and my little sister and my brother took me there. Like the key thing is like you have to add an extra shot to the daiquiri,
Hmm.
oh.
Yeah, I love
and
non-alcoholic strawberry daiquiri.
Mm.
That sounds good.
hmm
Yep.
but yeah, though back
No,
to the
the sticky
story,
Smirnoff is like.
and also back to the story. I'm not gonna lie. Like at that house party, I did open this on a Would You Rather. I did kiss
Mm.
the guy at the house party. Well, technically the guy kissed me, but I honestly didn't mind. I really didn't mind it, and plus I liked it. So the thing is though, like with girls, it was easy. The girls I kissed them, but they liked it, so did I. And the thing is, the girl kissed me. I mean, the guy kissed me first, but I didn't mind. Plus, I liked it, and he liked it too. But we were all a bit, we were all just vibing. We were just like having a good time.
Did y'all talk after?
I lost contact with him afterwards. Like, but the thing was though, like we were all just vibing. Like, honestly, if I found him on Facebook again, I'd definitely keep in contact with him. But yeah, though, Bloody Marys, I've never tried that.
No.
Bloody Marys are
Nope.
gross.
I've never tried it.
I never tried
It's
either.
made with tomato juice
Oh, the
and like
Oh,
strawberry and
and just
shit.
the pina coladas. I've never tried the alcoholic ones. I
oh, I
tried the
think my dad drinks
non-alcoholic
those.
one. I tried the non-alcoholic pina
I
colada.
like pina coladas.
No.
Not that song.
Not that. No.
Exactly, Nicole.
I would just think about
Well,
that song
technically,
too.
he kissed me. Well, technically, he kissed me, but I liked it though. Like, I
I
really didn't
kissed the
mind,
boy and I like it.
but
Is
I
it
didn't.
I Kissed a Girl, Nicole?
I don't remember the name.
But yeah, though, I didn't mind it at all. Like, it was easy. I mean, honestly, like when it comes
It
to
feel like weird to you for the first time
it,
kissing
really
a.
didn't. It really didn't feel weird at all.
That's
Like, it was
cool.
my first time kissing a guy. But I didn't really care. Like, the thing was though, I had this mentality in high school. Like, I don't care who I date, so long as like we're happy together.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
regardless of gender, like I'm openly supportive of any relationship I'm into. And if you don't like it, then that's your loss. That's also a you problem, not a me problem.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
But yeah, though, since I was like out of school, I was living my best life. So I was going to a house party. I was having a good time. We were vibing. I met some new friends. Like, I started fitting into a crowd that I was comfortable in. But then like over time, like I was starting to debate on something. I was starting like debate on some things. Like, even though I kissed the guy and I liked it, like what does that mean for me? Like,
I kissed the guy I like you.
I hear you in the background.
No.
No, Christy said.
Christy, not the cherry chapstick.
Yeah.
More like Carmen. What?
Y'all over here.
I
You know what?
cannot.
And the funny thing is, like, after the house party, like after I went to bed and after I told my mom like everything that happened, she was like, "I'm glad you had a good time. I'm glad you had fun." I even mentioned the kiss part, and she still was like, "I'm glad you had fun." But yet,
Mm.
but the thing is though, like a few months after like graduation and all that, after the house party, like I sat down with my mom and had a little bit of a talk. Like, after I told her everything that happened after the house party, like I still was like unsure of myself. Like because even though I had a girlfriend at the time and at a house party I kissed a guy, like, and I had no problems with any other, like I liked it. Like, I don't have to sleep with them to know what I like. It mainly depends on like the
Exactly.
chemistry.
Oh my, I hate
Mm-hmm.
people that say, why you
Yeah.
even tried it with a girl before? Well, how would you think you would like it? It doesn't matter. It's like I'm attracted to them. I don't have to physically be with them to be attracted to them.
And that's exactly
Mm-hmm.
why. Like, I don't
Mm-hmm.
have to be physically attracted to anybody to know what I like. Like, it mainly just took like just a peck on the lip or just like a small like smooch or a makeout session to know what I like. That was it.
Or even like just simple conversation. If
Or
the
simple
vibe is there,
conversation.
then yeah.
And that's
Now
another
Victoria
thing.
finding herself.
Yeah, so I'm just like finding myself day by day. So I personally didn't care about the whole like stereotypes, the whole like, do you fit in with this crowd or that crowd? Like, I was finding my way, I was finding myself, I was living my life. That was all there is to it. And if you don't like the way I basically carry myself, that's you problem. It's not on me.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You good, Navi?
But yeah,
Yeah, I'm good.
like the part where it sort of gets emotional because
Oh.
when I sat down and talked with my mom and basically talked like how I felt because even though I dated like my past girlfriend and we broke things off on good terms and me kissing a guy at the house party, but I didn't dislike it, not one bit. And basically just told me like this, like she told me like this, no matter what you do with yourself, who you're attracted to, like that's not going to change the fact that you're my son and I love you.
Oh
Oh,
wow,
That, but then
see,
that's
after
awesome.
it
I
was,
really,
it got like that, and I low key like a tear literally just fell out of my eye because that's when it literally just happened. Like I officially just came out, literally just came out to my mom that I was bisexual. Like
see,
I was literally attracted to guys and girls. Like
see
because
that. Sorry, Trey.
you're
See,
fine.
that's what I really wish for. What my I want for my mom. I want my mom to do the same way that your mom opened up to you, Trey. But
Mhm.
sadly, that's not the case.
Hell, if I had my mom on the stream right now, she would literally immediately claim you as a daughter.
Oh,
Like
uh,
she's good. Like she's met all my friends. She's met my brother's friends. She literally talks to them like they're like she's their mother.
That's
mm,
amazing.
yeah.
I love parents
That's
like
kind of
that.
my mom is too, though.
That's
Mhm.
awesome. You got a
And
good
that's
support system with your mom.
Yeah.
She's a very good support system, and I'm
she
glad
is
that yeah.
like
That
she's obvious so as well as I can come to her like if I need advice about like who is this person I'm attracted to or this person I'm really like feeling great vibes for. Like all I had to do was just like introduce them to her and she would just like immediately give him like a test or like for like
Mm,
what are your intentions with my son or something like
right.
that. And though when I came out to
Mhm.
my mom, the story hit a little different for my dad
Mm,
mm,
because at first, oh, and mind you this, like I have two older brothers and three sisters. Well, three older brothers. Well, I have two older brothers, one little brother, and three little sisters. So I'm the middle child. Like my older one of my older brothers is on my mom's side. The other older brother and my little brother, as well as my little sisters, are on my dad's side. One of my little sisters is gay and is actually happily married. And major props up, her wife recently gave birth to my nephew.
Oh wow!
yay,
oh,
congrats!
Oh
Yay!
oh,
Like gave birth to my nephew last month, and I was just like, I immediately cried over the phone after I saw the picture because I was like, oh my god, I'm an uncle now.
yeah. Oh.
oh.
But yeah, though she's happily married with her wife, and let me tell you, my sister and my dad often go at it. And mind you, this stems because of our sexual preferences. Like after I immediately told, after I didn't basically tell my dad that I was bi. Like my mom had to say it. Like she was like, girls like him and boys like him. So what do you have to say about that? And it was kind of crickets in there for a minute, and you could like sort of like hear like some sort of confusion within his like tone, but yet he like sort of accepts it and some like sort of denies it because the thing is like I honestly though whether my dad accepts it or not, like I'm still gonna live my best life and just like be me. I'm gonna be happy and
Yeah.
Mhm.
hashing things out like basically agree to disagree. But
Yeah.
with all honesty though, like we don't really have a bad relationship now. We're in a good place. He often still says things like I don't agree with and things that I don't like or make these like sort of like microaggressions towards my sister and me. Like once my sister tells me about something that dad said, I immediately jump on him about it. Like He immediately goes like, "This conversation doesn't concern me. You stay out of it. It does concern me
Yes,
because
it does.
that's my sister.
That's what my dad is.
Because that does concern me because that's my sister you're talking to.
Mhm.
Because you're literally
Exactly.
degrading her for her sexual for her sexual choices, and yet at the same time it's like you're degrading me for my sexual choices because I'm bisexual and she's gay. My older brother is straight, the only straight one, while me and my little sister are part of the LGBTQ community.
Mm.
You always got
Mhm.
that one homophobic like family member that you
I
just
Mm-hmm.
have
mean,
to
Yes.
get together
Yeah.
My
all the time. All the time.
oh
well now
yes, my mother.
now he's learning. He's learning after I literally hashed things out with him and literally got on him about it. Because after I said what I said, I didn't even let him reply. I just hung up the phone. I said what I had to say. I was savage with it, and I just hung up the phone straight like that. I even told my sister. I even texted my sister after the fact and let him know that I let him have it. So he wasn't
Mm.
gonna. If you come for my sister, you come for me. That's on period.
Mhm.
You know,
Especially now
God
that she's
willing,
got a
nothing but
happy life.
done.
Especially now that she's got a happy life and now has a wife and now a child. We don't need that kind of toxic energy in our lives. So, regardless
Exactly.
of
exactly.
choices or regardless of our lifestyles, like if you accept it or not, whether you accept it or not, we're going to be happy.
Is your dad like super religious, or is it just like a ignorance thing?
Honestly, I honestly just don't know. Like he just says things, he just says what he feels. Like I sort of get why I take after that. Like I say what I feel and I'm sort of like blunt and straightforward. That's sort of like I take after him for that one.
Mm.
So I do take after my father in some ways. Like I've always been straightforward. I've always been blunt, regardless if people like it or not. So he says exactly what he feels, regardless if I like it or not.
That's
So
my dad. I think that's why I haven't told my dad anything about my sexuality. Because in not in
Same.
fear, I just don't want to hear what the fuck he has to say. I mean, I don't want to hear what he has to say because it's just gonna make me mad, and it's just gonna be a back and forth with me and him. And I know I'm not gonna go anywhere, so I'm just avoiding that conversation altogether. If you see me show up at your house with a girl, then you'll realize.
Popcorn,
exactly.
Yeah.
popcorn.
Go ahead and say.
Can I just openly tell y'all my little mini coming out story?
It's not hard.
Sure.
Okay,
Sure.
so
Mhm.
Okay.
you know, I you know I have a very understanding father, so I it's been like a few weeks since I've talked to him, but when I was over at North Carolina, staying with him for a bit, I told him I was kind of scared about coming out the closet with him, but as soon as I told him, swiftly about me being bisexual, I told him it's about me liking girls and guys. He has that, he really didn't mind, he really didn't care what my sexuality was, but he basically still loves me regardless, though.
Mm.
You know,
Hmm.
Mhm.
I
That's
just,
good.
You
you
get
know,
That's
somebody that's
good.
backing you up. You got a support
Mhm.
system
or,
from your father.
That is really
and
good.
if my mother, however, oh, she's been telling me on and on, don't let no girl kiss on you and all of that. I'm like, I took offense to that. Like,
That's heavily
does it
rude. I'm taking offense to that now.
that does it matter? It
Yeah.
doesn't matter what my sexuality is. Why are you so bothered by what? Like, I will date and like whomever I please.
Mm.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Like,
Like
this
love
woman
is
is
love.
really insecure.
Mhm.
Exactly,
Like,
Novikia. Say it again. Say it again,
Love is
Novikia.
love. Love is love.
She was
So
taught
really,
that. She was taught that.
oh no, no, no. And what the word and the word and the thing about it is, my grandparents were a part of the ministry.
oh,
So yeah,
So
Mm.
so
she's super religious.
yes.
Mm.
My granddad was a deacon and my grandmother was a pulpit minister.
Mm. So she
Mm.
was raised in the church. That's all
Yeah.
she knew was the church.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
And unfortunately I was raised in a church too.
Mm.
Well, you don't have to come out to her if you don't want to. If you don't feel comfortable
No,
doing it, you don't have to
Yeah,
do it
I'm
Thank
not.
you, Nicole.
for your,
Thank you
for
for
that's
your
what
the
you just
thing.
said.
safety, for
Mm,
your
That's the
safety and
thing.
your mental health. You do not have to say anything to her.
Yep.
You know, not at this
Exactly.
time. You
So
know.
no,
if you're going to be coming out to
I'm
people,
not.
come out to the people that literally know that you can, literally to the people you know you can trust. Like, for instance,
Mm-hmm.
your father. Like, you know you can trust your father. So you telling him first, that's the first step. You know you have a support system with your dad. So as long as he knows and he knows and he's backing you up, nothing else should matter.
Because, I don't have all the time in the world to be bashed on, criticized,
Mhm.
judged, and belittled by people that don't even like me for who I am.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Not
Mm-hmm.
even my mom's side of the family.
Right.
Oh
And that's
boy.
another thing. Like, that's another thing. Some of my like my mom knows, like it was kind of tough coming out to my grandmother, like because she knew about the outfits I wore. Like it was nothing like too revealing. Like she knew I wore fishnet, she knew I wore skinny jeans, Chuck Taylors, so forth and so forth. Any other outfits I just feel like wearing. Like she often did ask that was when the question did pop in her head, like, are you a part of the LGBTQ community? And I was like, yes, I'm bisexual. And it was kind of like hard for me to tell her because
Mm,
honestly, even though she's a Christian, as well as like all my family is Christian, but we're openly supportive to all, like everybody that's like the same, like to all religions, all sexualities. Like we love people regardless of whatever lifestyle choices they live.
Mhm.
That's how it
That's
should be.
how it
She
should
did
be.
used to wild out.
Yeah, because no matter what we choose to do with our lives, it doesn't change that we were all, created by God. So we're all supposed to love
Right.
each other as human beings.
Right.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And God's the
Nicole,
only
you
one that
really
can.
hit the nail right on the head. She did used to
Exactly.
wild out back in the day.
Mm.
Hmm.
Well,
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Oh, yeah, I heard numerous stories.
Wasn't it somebody on here that said their mama was at a Rick James concert
I think
acting
that was
wait,
Nuna.
who said that?
I
No,
think
I think
Nuna
it
said her
wasn't
mom was at
me.
Rick James concert.
was it in
Yeah,
there? I thought it was Sasaki.
child. Mm, yeah. Oh, yeah. She had her day. She had her time.
But
She
yeah,
had her
though.
fair share.
But yeah, though, I was trying to say, like, it was hard to, like, tell my grandmother because, like, even though I told her now that I know she has my back, like, I sort of did cry a little, but now that I know she knows, but now that I know she has my back, I'm more than happy.
Mm.
But it's sort of
Mm-hmm.
like hard to like tell my grandfather because I know it's gonna hit differently, and we know how old fashioned folks are. Like,
Mm.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
but the thing is,
Yep.
like with my grandmother, like she's old fashioned, but yet she learned to get with the times. Like things are gonna be this way. So my grandmother was easily accept things, but my grandfather, on the other hand, I don't think it's gonna be easy to tell him.
Yeah, with men, I feel like it's different. I feel like females sometimes, not all the time.
Not
Uh,
all the time for the men.
yeah, but sometimes when it comes to those like men in your life, it's a little bit tougher to tell them.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah, because I
So
know
if I
how.
can I kind of share a story?
Yeah.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So Um, I am like only into men, but I do admit, like when I was in middle school, I was kind of interested in girls, but I feel like that was a phase. But as what Khadijah was saying, I want to say that yeah, sometimes the women can be worse than men because on my dad's side there are a few gay people. Like I have a gay uncle, and I have a couple of twin cousins. They're both lesbians, and because of that, my mom started accusing me of being gay for no reason. She just came to me one day and
What?
was like, there's a lot of gay people on, she said my father's name side, and I'm afraid it rubbed off on you and my middle sister because me and my middle sister are my dad's children, my older sister and my brother from two different men. But me and my middle sister have the same father. And she was like, "Oh, I feel like it rubbed off on you two, and I don't want anybody to tell me they gay in my lifetime and all that type of stuff."
Oh,
I'm
so
like,
sad.
where does this even come from?
How does the gay
And that
rub
I
off
need
on
day, and that day, I knew I
hold on
was
a
done with
second,
her.
E.
Like, you're not gonna accuse me of something just because you're paranoid.
Hmm.
I'll
Mm-mm-mm.
step off. Wait
Mm,
for a second because I need to get some ice for my drink. I'll be back.
Mm.
That's
not
so ignorant and just
yes. Not too
Super
easy.
ignorant.
So stupid. So stupid. I don't
Mm-mm-mm.
instead of
know.
her asking you and trying to have a conversation, she just automatically accusing you because she thinks it rubbed off. What the
Oh, I'm
ma'am?
afraid it must have rubbed
Nicole
off on
Strange
you.
is putting it lightly. She is just, oh my
Mm.
goodness, I don't even have a word for her.
My
Wow.
So she's
goodness.
What
so
about you? You
E.
pick
All
up
I can
darling.
say that's a thing that gave birth to you.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my mother. That's the
Hmm.
person who put me on this earth. But you know what? I'm really glad that my middle sister can be my best friend sometimes. She told me, like, we weren't born for her. I'm glad she told
right.
me that.
That's
Right.
true. Your
I could
sister's
say
right.
the same for my mom.
Nicole, yes, I do have some water. I'm fine. Don't worry too much.
Y'all, popcorn, popcorn. I'll be right back. One of my friends just got doxxed, and I gotta check to see if they're okay. I'll be right
God
back.
doxed.
Got
Okay.
doxxed.
Don't.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I gotta check
Oh
on them.
my gosh.
All
Okay.
right.
Oh.
That
Mm.
could be a possibility, Ernestine. Like, she got so much anger inside of her. Who knows what she's mad at?
Mm. She probably got some
Mm.
pent up anger.
Oh, yes, it's very pent up. Like, I understand, like, to be devil's advocate, I can kind of understand why she was like that. 'Cause like I said, she dealt with like three different men, and the first two before my father treated her very badly. And I can understand that can make a person hateful, but like that was over 40 years ago. Like the people who did her wrong were before my older sister was born, and she's like almost 40. So, sis, let it go.
Let it
Mm.
go. Let it
Doesn't the man Ross
go.
have a boyfriend, Mister Never Too Much?
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
I'm back. What I
yeah,
missed?
you was gay, I think.
Yeah, Luther was gay. Luther was gay.
What I missed?
Oh, Nuna had to go. She said something about, but
She said
she'll be
her
back.
friend got doxxed.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
Her
One of
friend
her
got
She said
friends
one of
got
her
doxxed.
friends
doxxed.
got doxxed.
Oh no,
That's crazy.
that is crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm.
I hope the
Ane? Ya ahorita. My God, freaking dad, I swear. Oh
Whoop,
my God, I'm
Yes, that's so
baby.
true,
Oh.
Whoop,
Nicole. Parents be having
baby.
kids to make the maids spew their anger at.
Hmm.
Oh my goodness, because I got something for that too. Because she saw us as maids too. Because she always used to say, "Why have maids when you have kids?" And she would say that with a big grin on her face, like, "Oh my
That's
That's
god."
Oh
literally my
no.
dad.
oh
Oh
hell no.
no.
Mm.
So that's all
Mm.
we are—a bunch of maids and bills that you gotta worry about.
Mm.
Girl, bye.
That right there
That right
is
yeah,
there
I hate
is.
that too, Dante. Like when your parents ask you, "Oh, do you have a boyfriend yet?" Or like distant family that hasn't seen you in a while, they'd be like, "Do you have a boyfriend?" I'd
Wait,
be like,
I hate
I
that.
remember
Do
right.
they
you
said
have
that
a
I
too.
hate
boyfriend?
that.
Just because I don't have a
No, I don't have a
boyfriend doesn't mean
boyfriend. Don't worry
I'm
about it.
I'm just
Don't
gonna
worry about
classify
it.
that as gaslighting because literally, why are you literally trying to just like just because they're not son if you're a parent and your son or daughter is not even in a relationship yet, why the hell you have to gaslight them and let them to the point where you have to like accuse them of like either being gay or
Same.
something like that? Because
right.
literally, just
Same.
because they don't have a man or woman in their life doesn't mean they're not happy with their life. Some people, Like
Yeah,
there's
I'm
different
happy being single right now. So
I have
exactly. Like some people are happy being
Honestly,
single right now.
I think
I
being
have
single
church
is the
folk
most
be
fun.
asking
Except I
me
can't
that
cuddle at
too.
night, but you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the downside. I
Actually,
don't have nobody telling me what to do, but I was trying to get a boo this year, but then COVID broke out. Oh, I'm so sorry. I
same.
wasn't
Hmm.
supposed to say that. Oh,
And
sorry.
can we
I
talk about
You know
where
what broke
everybody
out.
get these like quarantine
I
days from?
Oh,
I be
I forgot about that.
bro, I be having church folk be asking me if I got a boyfriend. Like, child,
Man, mind your business. Thank you.
Hold up. What?
yeah, let that sink in for a moment.
It's now marinating is nearly burning to a simmer. Like, what the hell? Like, why are they even asking you that?
Oh my goodness.
Honey, they
Oh
just want to be
boy.
all nosy and stuff and want to prod up in your
Emphasis
business.
on nosy. Like, your private life has nothing to do with them.
I don't know
Bro,
any church people that my granny knows that have asked me if I had a boyfriend. They did be like, nope. And with a smile on my face too. I'm like, nope, I do not have a boyfriend. Thank you. Don't ask again.
yeah, but like I'll be honest, like I remember back when I was single, yeah, it was fun because you don't really have like someone nagging at you. But now that like I'm in a relationship, sometimes it does like get kind of frustrating too because you can't see them every day.
Yeah, I
And
know because COVID really took a lot of my social life away.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well,
yeah,
Yeah, I even have
go
one
through
to start with. I was trying to get one, but then this happened.
yeah,
Like,
Exactly.
can
and
we? I just want a boo thing.
and also um like you got a bunch of like family members and friends like telling you like, oh, like when you guys gonna get married, when you guys gonna have kids, and then like first off, I'm not ready for that yet. Like if I had a kid right now,
Exactly.
I'd get kicked out of my house. That's like how strict my dad is. He's like, if he gets you pregnant, you're out of the house. Like you're on your own. You go, you leave, whatever.
This
my
bitch.
But yeah,
I'm
that's what
so
Sir,
like
do
I
I
Yo,
have
that's
to
what my
come to California to
okay.
visit your
Sorry,
dad?
not sorry, but this
wait,
bitch.
is your dad the one doing that instead of
yeah,
Apollo.
my mom's supportive, but
Oh, Paul finally came out the cave.
Apollo.
Apollo.
finally. But yeah, like I was
Finally,
saying,
getting through these past
like
streams. What
Apollo.
with
happened?
my mom,
I
like with
thought
my
you were
mom,
dead
I can tell
or
like her
something.
Don't go there,
anything.
Novikia.
But my dad, he's like super religious. He's homophobic. That's why I still haven't come out to him. I came out to my mom like a few months ago, and she was very supportive. Um, and she said it was kind of obvious too, but she's very happy for me. But my dad, yeah, knowing that he's homophobic, super religious,
Oh boy.
He
I
claims to be
can't come out
religious,
to
but he
him.
puts his hands on you.
Yeah, there you go. And
Hmm.
yeah, it's crazy. Like I'm tired of living under his roof.
You
Like
don't
it's
deserve
so
to live under his
exhausting.
Men.
roof.
Men.
Yeah,
Hmm.
If
Again.
that's what like I'm
honest,
gonna
Men.
tell you
if
like
all honesty,
get me
I'd
in the pharmacy.
I
honestly
hope
say you
Only
should
took
be
a
everything's
moving
month of
to
okay,
break.
Beyonce.
Apollo. I
You're good,
understand
Apollo.
it's been a rough couple weeks. I get
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, sure has.
I
Mm-hmm.
know. I know how that feels. But we're glad to
Hmm.
see you're okay, Apollo.
yeah.
Yeah, we were talking
Hmm.
about every
Every
live
stream we
stream.
always asking where's Apollo.
Yeah, like where's Apollo at?
Yeah, Nuna was
Yes,
ready to take you off
Nicole.
payroll.
You're right, Nicole. Hispanic families are hella Catholic because yeah, I'm because we're Catholic. We're Catholic. We're a Catholic family, so that's another reason. Like my dad is just completely against like the whole LGBTQ thing, and
That's a you problem for him, not a
Yep,
you.
that's him. That's his problem.
and
Not
um
yours.
and like
That's a
he
his.
he
That's a him problem, not a you problem.
and like he'll make faces towards like any gay couple that he sees, or if he sees a gay couple like kissing on public or whatever, like he doesn't like it. And
Wow.
yeah,
Yes.
and I have like some relatives who are also gay, and he doesn't feel too comfortable around them. So
Ah,
yeah,
so he's a Richard.
Hmm.
basically
Sound
like a
like it.
Mexican Richard. Yes.
That sound like it. Yep.
Mexican Richard, that's a good one.
Mexican Richard. Wow.
Yes.
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 I was trying to
Hmm.
come up with a Spanish name, but I
Ricardo.
just thought of one. But there you go,
Ricardo.
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 Yeah,
No Ricardo.
Ricardo.
Yes.
That's a
But
good one.
yeah, and it was what were you saying, Navika?
Oh, once you get your ring, with your fiance, once you get married, say bling bling bitches, I'm out of here.
Bling.
Yeah, cause
Bling
right,
bitches.
cause
Like,
I have a ring
yeah, because
already.
I
Like
think the
he
schmoo.
proposed to me. Yeah, cause he proposed to me on Christmas Day, like 2 years ago. This year, I think it's gonna be like 2 or 3 years. And my dad still doesn't. My dad
Aw.
still doesn't know we're engaged. My mom does. Almost everyone in my family knows. And they're
Wait,
like,
so
"Oh, don't worry, we won't tell your dad."
you don't
But
wear your
yeah, I always wear my ring. I always have it on my hand.
and he
But he
doesn't know
said like
And he doesn't
my
know.
dad noticed and he asked me about it, but I don't really know what to tell him. Like, yeah, I do. Like, I have gotten to the point where I want to tell him, like, oh yeah, Tyler proposed to me. He proposed to me on a Christmas day, like 2 years ago, and we're engaged now. So we're gonna get married in a couple
Oh, that would
years.
help to my
And
cousin. She got engaged on Christmas Day. Well,
yeah,
yeah.
and he's like, yeah, he'll question me about it, and then but I'll just tell him like, oh, it's just like a promise ring that Tyler gave me or whatever, and yeah.
your
But he
property.
proposed to me on Christmas Day in front of his parents. But yeah, it was like the cutest thing ever. I loved it, and I spent that night with him too. While my family was out,
I want to hug you right
I
now.
got to stay with him. So
I
yeah,
would. I'm sending a virtual hug.
but
Mm.
yeah, and now this year in December it's gonna be I think 3 years since we got engaged. And we would have been together for 8 years if we weren't on and off throughout high school. But we went through a lot, so we got
Yeah.
back together about 2 months after senior year. But yeah, but that's a story for another day because I really want to tell you guys about it, but
Oh,
I'll
please
I'll wait
do.
until
No,
when
please
right
That's
now
do.
because I
This is
or
got
a whole
next
story
engaged.
time.
time stream.
I got engaged last year, the week before Christmas, and they tricked me. We were playing. We were playing. What were we playing? Charades. We were playing charades, and then he was trying to. He was. I was like, "What are you doing?" And then he was like, he was just being weird, and then he pulled out the ring, got on his knee, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And he asked me to marry
Oh,
him. I had the
Oh,
that's
video.
so
Mhm.
I
cute.
had the video.
if
See,
you
that's how I want to get proposed to. Like, do something like fun and goofy. Like, don't
Yes.
give
Mhm.
popcorn, this is for the fiance. Like that was a smart move.
Mhm.
And he did a
That's
good job with
cute.
the ring. He did a very good job with the ring. Y'all seen it.
Yep,
Mhm.
we saw the ring.
Yep.
That was a smart move on the fiance's part. So props up to your fiance.
now
Yes.
He
y'all
knew what I wanted. I was like,
make
I want this one. And he was like, okay. And I was like, okay, left it at that. I didn't know he was gonna get it, and he got it. I was like, ah!
Mhm.
But yeah, like real
Oh,
talk
really,
though.
Apollo? That's crazy.
Oh,
Mhm.
really?
Oh.
Yep,
Oh,
Apollo's me with my dad, but yeah, I know how parents can be.
Mhm. You too, Apollo.
And
Yeah,
Michaela
you two will follow.
too, because Michaela's been going through it for a minute now. She's been
oh,
saying
I
like,
didn't even hear Michaela's story.
Yes, y'all. Michaela's story. Oh my God, y'all. Her mama is tripping. Her mama, her mama tripping, y'all.
Okay,
No,
Her mama is tripping really
we'll save that
bad,
for another. We can save that
and
for another stream.
she's
So I'm
going
gonna have
through it. She's going through it right now. So y'all pray, please pray for her. Just pray for her right now, like for
right.
we
real.
should get Michaela on the panel next time if we're gonna do a
Yeah,
story time live
Michaela,
stream.
please
Yeah.
join.
Because
Yeah, next
she
time.
going through
Yeah.
it, and her mama
I
is
want to
just,
hug you,
oh my God,
Michaela.
y'all. Her mama, y'all. Oh my goodness, y'all just pray for her. Just pray for her.
I want to hug
Hmm.
Michaela right now.
I
I really
will.
want to
We
send
will.
everybody hearts for Michaela right now, y'all.
It's hard for Michaela.
We love you, Michaela. We love
We
you.
love you all.
hearts,
Love
finger
you.
hearts. You
Can't
can't see
Spam
you
hearts
it,
for
can't see it, but
Michaela,
I'm giving you
y'all,
a heart.
Sarage.
Heart.
and Apollo too. Apollo, I
Oh
hope
yeah, and
everyone's
Apollo.
and
okay.
for
Yeah,
Apollo
Apollo.
Yeah.
too,
We
especially
love
since
Actually,
you,
for
Apollo's
Apollo.
everyone,
coming
I
on
yes.
next.
love you,
We
Apollo.
love you both.
You know you my dog, Apollo. It's my dog right there.
Even though you almost took him off payroll for being late.
He was being late. He was being late. He know I just be poking fun at him. I
More
love
hearts, you guys.
Apollo. That's my dog right there.
Yeah, so maybe next Sunday, Michaela, I want you to come up on this panel so we can have we'll have another storytime live stream next Sunday. So if
Yeah.
need be, you can definitely tell us your story because I'm pretty sure a lot of us didn't hear your story, especially myself. Because I would definitely love to hear your story
Right.
for all my viewers as well.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot too. Random like YouTube stuff about movies and stuff.
Y'all look
And
tired.
Apollo, we set up a group on Cacao. I don't know.
Yeah, we set up a group on Kakao Talk. We also have a group
Okay,
chat
a
on
friend
IG.
request.
We
We
don't know
did
your
group
IG
mate.
name, Apollo, though.
He did group mate. Then that didn't work
We
out.
tried group me and Telegram, but that did not
That
work
didn't
out.
work out. So
Especially
Man,
Telegram. I had no idea
oh
how to use that.
man,
yeah.
I know.
I
Apollo,
don't
if
talk
you
about
want to
that
keep
app.
your
That app made me
Cacao,
mad.
or if you want to drop your Instagram, drop your Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, drop
And
your
I will
Instagram so
send
we can add
you.
you.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure you probably do follow me, Apollo, but I don't know your
Oh,
name.
really, Michaela?
Isn't Michaela already on it?
She is.
Yeah, I
She's
think
already on
yeah.
there.
Oh, oh wait, Michaela said I wish I could join on the panel, but I can't because they would hear what I was talking to you. Oh,
Yeah. That's the only
Well,
Mm-hmm.
if
thing I
Nuna,
do.
yeah,
So
like if
serious.
Nuna knows it, then she can
No, Michaela,
just
we
tell us.
love you. We love you, Michaela. It's okay.
We're all a family here, Michaela. We all got each other.
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, the charger. What is going on with this?
Do you want me to explain what's going on? I can
yeah, if
explain.
necessary, you can have Nuna explain
It
to us what's going on.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
I
Michaela's
wouldn't
been
mind.
like really.
I can explain. You know.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
because I didn't
mind.
hear your story because Nuna told me that you were going through it, but I didn't know what was going on.
Oh,
Okay, download Cacao Apollo and let us know what your name is on there.
Yeah, download
Yeah.
Kakao. Because honestly, I made my Kakao talk like before KCON New York started last year.
I had to make a new one because my old one was suspiciously
Barely made one
Mine got
active.
suspended
yesterday.
too.
Right.
Mine
Right. I
is.
had
I
to make
just made one,
one.
and mine is already for up for a specific.
Yeah, same.
You say that word?
Maybe we need to find something else.
Wait a sec, Nicole, you got banned?
What?
no, no, no. You don't have to say anything. Oh, I can? Okay. All right.
Wait,
So,
you got banned, Nicole?
Love you,
Okay.
Michaela.
she said
Nic-
I can
Love you,
tell.
Michaela.
Yeah,
Wait,
she said
Nicole,
I
how'd
can
you get
tell.
banned from Kakao?
I think it's because we have American phone numbers. Because it did the same thing to me.
Same.
It didn't do that to me.
I didn't
It
do it
didn't
to
do
me
that to
either.
me, and I had an American phone number. They mainly suspended me because I was so inactive.
No, it said if
Mm.
it can't trace your carrier, then it'll block a lot of shit. I mean, a lot of stuff from your
See, when
Cacao.
I
Yeah,
was trying to join a
mine
group.
wasn't blocked at all because of the number. Mine just
See,
got banned. Mine just got suspended because of inactivity.
like when
Mm.
my old account when I got suspended, it said something about I trying to join the group with my old account. So I said oh you can't join because your account is suspended for some reason. I'm like so I looked at why so the reason why your account might be suspended because other users might have blocked you or something or you made too many friends in short notice something like that. I was like
Yeah,
what?
yeah,
Oh yeah, that can happen.
This thing sounds like it has too many restrictions. Should we try something else?
it does. But everything else
Yeah.
didn't work. This was the one place we found where we were like, okay, it's
There's
I
good.
mean,
Hangouts, there's
Kakao works.
Oh
WhatsApp.
man, we gotta find another app, please, y'all. Oh my
I mean,
god.
We're
Kakao
Yeah,
works for
we're
trying
me
gonna
as
have to
long
to.
as
keep
I like
looking
stay
because
active.
if they were
Hangouts
just
is a good
suspending
one.
you for any little thing,
I mean, Kakao works for me because as long as I stay active, they only suspended my account because I was inactive.
I think with the certain like certain updates, they add like new
Oh yeah,
rules or something.
that's probably why because I think they probably did change the whole like restrictions once they like updated everything else. Because I haven't been on my Kakao for more than a year ever since KCON
Oh,
2019.
Michaela said it's okay. She gave me permission.
Okay, so
All
we're
right.
gonna give Nuna the floor.
Ah,
So her
I
mom
think mom does.
is super
Is it
over.
just that I want pizza rolls right now?
No,
Mm, I
I
don't
No.
have one.
smell food. I
You
want
can
some.
try checking under your bed. Remember, we put hella pictures under there.
MJ, there's
Okay, go
wine
ahead.
and
Y'all
Okay,
in
ready?
yeah.
So her
we're
mom,
ready. Nuna, you
her
have the floor.
mom, her mom is super
Interrupting.
protective. Like her mom is like super protective. And so, it's the pandemic is going on and whatnot.
Hmm.
And she
Mhm.
hasn't seen her boyfriend in a little bit. She understands what's going on, but she wants to see him. She literally was just, oh my God, was she doesn't want her to see him. And she started having these intrusive thoughts, and she was just having a breakdown. But I feel like she was having a breakdown. And then like she was like, I just want to go see him. I feel better if I go see him. And oh my gosh, she was fucking gaslighting this girl, y'all. It's like, you don't care about my feelings. You don't love me. You're just being
Oh
selfish.
man,
I was like, are you kidding me?
Oh my
This
goodness.
poor
bro.
girl, like y'all, she's just like her anxiety. It's just
Oh no.
she's just like
Mm.
she just wants to go. I just told her, don't tell your mama you're not going. No, don't tell her shit. Just get yourself together, what you need, and don't tell her you go and just go. Like just go. Like, cause you just you can't do your kids like that.
No.
She's a grown woman, y'all. Talking about if you try to go, I'll hold you against your will here and shit. Like this girl's 22 years old, y'all.
what?
Bro,
Bro,
Mm-mm.
I am so elated.
Nope. Mm.
I'm a
Oh
lady.
my
Like,
goodness.
Mm.
nobody should even be kept away from their loved ones, especially if it's their boyfriend, girlfriend, you name it. Like, nobody should be
Right.
kept away
Right.
from them.
And
Especially,
that's like
And even
hurting
I'm
her.
kind of.
It's hurting her,
Mm.
and she wants to see him. And I'm just like, you can't tell. This is a grown woman. Like you can't hold her hostage. The hell?
Michaela
Did she
She
said that
said
did
just
her
she
go
say
mom
how
into
long
her
she went
room.
without?
was in her room.
What?
He's
What?
treating her like
she
a
locked it.
prisoner.
Oh, hell no.
Right.
Oh
I
God.
I
didn't
want
like
to
when
talk
she
to your
told me
mom
that.
now.
That
I want to talk
angered
to your mom
me.
now.
That angered me when she told me that. I said, you gotta be no, you're not about to do
has she
that.
has she said how
Another
long
person
she's
on my
gone
list
without
that
seeing
wants to
him?
fight.
Michaela, I
There's another
understand what
person
you're
that's on
Okay.
my
going
list.
through.
Oh,
I just
His
want to talk
dad,
to your
Usagi's
mother.
mom,
I just want to
and
talk.
you're
Michaela, how
now
long
you're.
have?
Michaela, I
Okay.
just
Ooh.
want you to understand that I understand. I can relate to some of the things minus the boyfriend part, but I can understand what your mom is doing to you.
Tell
Because
you what,
I have the same
terrible.
way with
guys
my
will lock you
mother.
in your room. Grab like the heaviest thing and just bust your door down.
Yeah. Knock
Mm-hmm.
the doorknob off.
Yeah, knock the doorknob off or just break the door like physically.
Like she can't make you feel guilty for wanting to go somewhere and like be loved. Like what's
Exactly.
wrong with
Especially if you're
that? Why
worried
are
about
you
your
now
boyfriend.
she
Especially
talking
if
about you're
you're
being
23
selfish,
years
she's
old.
being selfish. She can't call you selfish, she's being selfish.
She don't want. She
Like,
don't
come
want
Like
her to go.
on.
She don't want her.
yeah,
She
like
don't want to let go of her.
there's nothing wrong with
She
seeing
don't
Dang.
want
like
her. She don't want her to let
your
go of
Nothing's
boyfriend or
her.
wrong with seeing
girlfriend.
your boyfriend.
Like, girl, go make you some friends. Shoot.
She, her mother
Or
don't
go
want her to
get
let
you a
go.
boyfriend
She
too
don't
for
want her
you to
go.
go see him.
Right.
My
I know
Trying to
you
held
point.
her
you get you
captive.
a download
And
you
you're
some
almost
Tinder, girl.
23.
Not
Shoot.
No, not
Tinder.
Not
whatever
she could
Tinder.
you
she could
do.
find
Do
someone's
not
uncle on there.
download Tinder.
She could find
Because
someone's
I
uncle on
remember
there.
The
So
coke.
popcorn.
Michaela said her mom has always been overprotective for years because she lost two daughters before, so she's afraid that's going to happen to her.
I mean, that I can
Uh,
understand, but you don't have to go overboard and just like lock you in your room.
So
yeah.
she's
Okay.
been homeschooled since middle school and high school. Oh my god.
Wow. So you spent like
Mm,
majority of
Wow.
mm.
your life with this woman in the house.
You're
Yo,
That's
basically like the
really
Wow.
Rapunzel in a. You're like a real life Rapunzel. I'm gonna just gonna say that right then and there. This
right?
person is
I was about
literally.
to say.
Your
I was
mother's
about to say
literally
that.
keeping yourself in your, keeping you locked up, not seeing the outside world.
Nicole's comment
What?
of y'all see white
Yes,
Lincoln
I
Navigator
seen
on the
that
news
comment.
because it was
I
driven
seen
in the
that
house. Just mind your business.
I
I
I
seen
can't.
that. I was just laughing because it's like, yo,
But
Nicole.
golly, but
Terrible.
golly, though, it seems like me, AE, Michaela, and Apollo are going through the similar parental issues.
Okay, so
With the
basically,
mother,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's just like, you know,
Usagi,
this thing that
Michaela,
some
and
people shouldn't
Apollo
have
need to get the hell out
children.
of the
Like, I
house.
understand now.
Yes.
Yes, some people should not have children at all.
Mhm.
Michael Jackson
Mm,
reference. If Michael Jackson reference intended, if you can't feed your baby, then don't have a baby,
Hmm.
right.
Exactly.
and don't
But
think you
yeah.
can't feed your baby.
But I like how
Yeah,
Navika
like for
said,
real. Like sometimes I wish I was never born.
Right.
Like I
I'm
Wow.
often,
having that same
I used to have that
mentality too.
same
like,
thought on my freshman year because after that incident, I was just like suicidal, depressed, everything. But I learned to appreciate myself because I know there's people that actually have my back.
yeah,
So
Yeah.
like,
I just
You
learned
know
to
what?
stop caring about
Michaela,
what others
you
thought of
need to
me.
get the hell out of there.
You need to
yeah,
get the hell
and
out of
like,
there. If your mother tries to lock you in, break a window, bust your own window, or bust your own door down. Possibly steal your mother's car and
Don't
get the fuck
tell
out.
don't tell her what you planning. Don't even bring it up.
Don't
Just
even bring it
like
up.
just pretend like you don't know nothing, and then just one night, whatever, just leave, go, like
Just
Right.
go.
get the
Couldn't hang
That's
fuck
out
the
with
out.
friends that
thing
only
I
had to
learned
be with my
growing
older
up.
brothers.
oh
Wow.
Exactly.
no. You couldn't
Block
even
her
make
number
friends either.
temporarily,
That's
like you know, you grown.
Man, that's effed up.
oh no, I said that wrong, my bad. Yeah.
But yeah,
But I
though,
mean like
all
and
in that,
also though
I don't want to do
oh
that to my future kids one day. I don't want to do that.
that's the same
Me
thing. Like, if
either.
I have kids, that's the same thing. If I have kids in my future, because with all
I'm
honesty,
gonna
I'm just throwing this out there. Like, I really want to get this out because, like I said, I know my father and me are not on good terms. I mean, like, we weren't on good terms at the past because I was always angry at him for him not being there for me when I needed him the most. Like, the only time I seen him was twice in my life. Like, I only seen him once when I was like 8 years old on Christmas Day. Like, he was during winter break in my elementary years. Like, I saw him for the first time in my life. Honestly, when I saw him, I just hugged him. I didn't even want to let go. And then, and that's when I met my one of my sisters for the first time. And I didn't see him again until 12 years later.
Wow.
12 years later,
Dang, Trey.
I just turned 20. Like, I just turned 20 during that time. Like, I seen him again. Like, that's after like I came out to him, like I was bisexual and all that. Like, seeing him again,
Oh my god.
seeing them again, I was like literally happy, but at the same time I was angry because I had so much like built-in anger and animosity towards him. Like, I just really asked questions, like all these questions that were left with me with so many like uneasy answers that didn't like add up because I was just like I was coming at him with tears in my eyes, all the anger, all the fear. Like, where were you when I needed you? Like, I was bullied all my life. I almost took my life. Like, why weren't you there for me? Like, I needed you the most all this time. Like, I didn't, but all that times I didn't have you, I needed that love for me. Like, my mom had to literally play both roles of both the mother and the father for me. Like, she had to be there for me every step of the way, especially when I went through that situation with those girls. And when I was physically attacked to the point where I had a minor concussion, and to the point where I almost had a muscle knocked out and placed in my jaw and I wasn't eating correctly. Like, I was scared for my life to the point where I was just like, where were you when I needed you the most? I was so, like, I held in so much anger. I was so, like, even and my father just stood there and took it. Like, he was even brought to tears to the point like, really sorry I wasn't there for you. I'm sorry I wasn't a good father, but if you let me, I will be there for you as much as I can. Like, as much as I know that you haven't been around me for like 12 years for like this full like 12 years in my life, in your life. Like, the only time I seen him was when I was 8 years old to 20 years old. Like I'm still keeping a good relationship with him now. Like we're keeping in touch with you through video chat because COVID. Like I
Mhm.
even keep in touch with my older brother, my little sisters, as well as like I want to keep in touch with my aunt that's down there the Plaquemine area because honestly my aunt's very understanding. Like she even talks to my dad for me. Like all the words and animosity that I had towards him that I really couldn't say to his face or through like messages and all of that. Like I would say straight to my aunt. Like she understood. Like she understood all the anger I had towards him. Every, but I could because being the good. But honestly though, like as much as I was angry at him, I couldn't bring myself to hate him because I know he had his reasons for him not being there for me. And that's because he had his own demons going on. He had his own like problems. But the thing is though, I can't bring myself to hate my own father. Like as much as I can because I know deep down inside, as much as I'm angry, I still love my father with all my heart. Like a few weeks ago, like I even found out like he was almost diagnosed with stomach cancer. Like
Mm.
Hmm.
I mean, as much as I know that I had animosity towards him, like deep down inside, I was scared to death because honestly, as much as I'm angry at my father, I would not wish that kind of karma on him. I called him every
Right.
single day after that, and I was just like, "Oh my god, like, are you all right? Are you all right? Like, is there anything I could do for you? Because I will literally catch the first flight down to Louisiana just to see you." And he was like, "No, son, I'm okay. Like, I'm okay. Like, you don't have to worry about it. Like, he's out of the hospital and he's doing well for himself, thank God.
That's
Oh,
good.
Because honestly, they got before it affected him greatly, but he still has um a lifetime scar with it that he has to literally carry for the rest of his life. But still, though, I was scared when I found out that they found something in his intestines nearly coming towards his stomach, and I was just like, oh my god, I was scared to death. But
Yeah,
It's okay to cry, Draquan.
Hmm.
I was
that's
But
holding all
yeah,
that's
and
that
also
back. I'm
like,
sorry. It's just
no, it's
like I
okay.
want to
Don't be
cry
sorry.
because, but
It's
I
okay.
can't. It's just like I want to cry. Like for
But
instance,
yeah,
like when I
like,
lost my dog, like I wanted to cry because I know how much I love my dog, and the fact that I
I
had
feel
to
you on that.
like after I found out I lost my dog, like I was really wanted to cry because my aunt really knows I love that dog so much. Like that dog even clinged to me the second she saw me. Like she wouldn't even leave my lap. She wouldn't leave my arms. She would literally lay on my chest. Like she wouldn't leave my side no matter what. But the thing is though, like I was so freaking just like I was so like belligerently like sad after I found out I lost my dog, and I was just like, oh my god, like not my baby, not Cupcake, my baby. Like I wanted to cry that day, but I just couldn't. I held everything back, and that's the same thing that like happened to my with my dad and all that. Like everything that's been going on, like I just wanted to cry so much because if I lost my dad, even though we're not on good terms, like all that animosity, all the anger, like as much as I vented him towards that about as much as I vented to him about that, like he understood. I even forgave him for all the faults. Like once I saw him again after 12 years and after I vented my anger out, it was just like the only thing I could say was I'm sorry. And I wouldn't even leave his arms the whole night after that. Because I really am trying to like build a good relationship with my dad. Because I know he's like iffy about my whole sexual choices, but I don't hold any sort of grudge. Like I know he has his reason for not being there for me. But still to this day, I love my dad as much as I really want to tell him this. Like I still every day to this day, like I still tell my dad I love him. That's the same with my mom. I still tell to this day I love her. Like one day, like because one day there may come a time where I'm not gonna see them again. As much as I
That's
really
scary.
don't want to like as much as I am scared that that day will come, I will treasure each day like it's my last. Because I if they really if I really do lose them, because Honestly, if mostly because if I lose my mom, I know I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna go in a whole depressive state because I've been close to my mom all my life. Because I
Me
know I haven't been
too.
that close with my dad, but as much as we're just like building our relationships back up, like I hold no grudge towards my dad. Like I love him to this day. But if I lose him, like as much as I nearly lost him after I found out that they found something in his intestine that almost went to his stomach, I lost all shit. Like I even had to call my boss the next day and let her know that I couldn't come in because I found out my dad was like almost diagnosed with stomach cancer, and I was just like, she honestly understood, and I couldn't come in, and I needed an emotional break because honestly, she know that's the thing I love about my boss. Like she's very understanding, especially when it comes to like family members.
Yes, it's really tough too.
Popcorn.
But like, oh, go ahead.
But
There's some things that I want to cuss my dad out for some things. I know some things that he did was wrong. I still love him regardless. Like after my granny passed away since like, last year, I'm trying to like I'm trying to like talk to him and stuff like that. But I know something that he like something I don't like seeing him like when I go over my granny house and like doing like the holidays or spring break. That's when I see him. Him be at my birthday party. The only time I saw him was like in my birthday party was like when I was 4 or 5 years old, whatever. He didn't come to my graduation back in 2017.
Hmm.
So
Oh my God.
I know he'd been in jail like multiple times for something. I don't know. I don't care. Like I said, I love my dad and all, but that's the things I just want to cuss him out. He had wild from us once before.
He did what?
Oh no.
Yeah, he robbed
What?
us.
Say that one more time.
He robbed us.
Are you serious?
what?
Yes. There was way before my sister was even born, but it was like way back. I was still living in Irving. It was when the
Oh,
Mavericks
I
had
think you
won the
told me about
chip.
that.
It was when the Mavericks had won that championship in the playoff. My mom and my brother had went to the parade for that, and that was over my granny house, and that's when it happened. The stuff got stolen.
Man, if I
My
was your mama, I
gosh.
would set that nigga on fire.
Uh-uh.
Oh,
Mm.
But I mean,
And
like, I kind of feel like.
y'all,
Oh,
I'm
go ahead,
sorry.
Tim.
I should have said popcorn. But
No, it's okay. Go
I
ahead.
really wanted to say this like after venting about my dad. Like I know he wasn't there for me like nearly all my life, but that's the thing I want to set an example for my kids. Like if I do have kids in the future, I'm gonna let my son and daughter know that I will never leave their side no matter what. I will be like I know my dad wasn't there for me, but I'm gonna break the cycle and be there for my kids too. Like regardless of what's going on or how crazy the mother is, not gonna lie, I'm
yes.
gonna say that
Yes.
if regardless of how crazy the mother is and they try to keep me away from and that mother tries to keep me away from my kids, I'm going to see my kids whether you like it or not. I'm going to fight for my kids. I'm going to fight for my kids. I'm going
Like
to
the
be there
problem
for
is
my
my
kids regardless.
mother,
I'm just going to say this, like not all
like my
mothers are like
mother
that,
never
but the
stopped my dad for visiting.
but some of that though, but I'm just going to throw this out there. If you with crazy mothers out there that literally try to keep the fathers away from their kids, the fathers are really gonna do their parts and be there for their kids, regardless if you like
Right.
it or not.
Right. Just like with my
Mm-hmm.
mother.
Like my mother never stopped my dad from visiting me, never. But after that
So if I had,
situation with him, but with the
so if I
situation with him robbing us,
be every,
yeah, he doesn't know
I'm
where
gonna
I
be the
live.
best father I can possibly be for my kids.
You
Yeah,
know,
my father doesn't know where I live, and he still don't know where I live. Where I live, so
Yeah, after robbing y'all, shit, I wouldn't tell him an address either.
I wouldn't either.
Mm-hmm.
He would
pop.
I still
never
love my
in
dad
a
and all.
million years.
Like I said, I still love my dad and all, but yeah, like I said, I want to cuss his ass out so badly. But you know what? I'm keeping it in because since my granny had passed away last year, I'm keeping a calm level right now. But if you ever cross me again and my mom, and then it's a problem.
Popcorn.
Yeah, like
Yes,
that's
and he's
literally
also
like,
on child
oh,
support.
go ahead, Sagi.
Oh, popcorn. To add on to what you said, Traquan, my mom has really kept my dad from seeing me throughout all my life since I was like 2, 3, and then she kept telling him that he needed to sign these documentation papers just to come and see me.
Oh my
That
gosh.
documentation peppers was possibly like a prenup or something, or possibly a child supports kind of documentation in order to
He
see him.
already done paid up his child support. He already did his part.
Yeah, that's the thing. If he did his part, then that's fine. Like he doesn't have any other excuse to come see you. But that's another thing too. Like just like we said in the previous streams before, after we all witnessed your mother doing all that crazy shit and saying all of that, berating you, and I'm glad Nuna said what she said because that needed to be said. Save up your coin and get the fuck out.
I
Hell, even
will.
moving with your dad,
Us
because honestly,
I
your dad is a
will.
more safer space than your mother.
popcorn,
I will because my dad's place is like a safe zone,
popcorn.
like a
Like
safe.
my mother never put my father on child support. They did. The people that does like the state did. So he never gave any money to on my child support. He's still paying. So um like I know about this child support thing because my mom told me because she never goes. She's not that type of mother that's not gonna tell you about, oh, you getting money from such and such. Like my mom tells me and my brother everything about what we're getting, but like the money situation. She tells us everything. She's not just gonna like some mother's gonna just gonna keep it secret like that and they just gonna keep it secret and not tell the kids about what's going on with their life.
But yeah,
He also
though,
Mhm.
I really
he
want to say this because I noticed how far we strayed off our topic because we really did get into a whole deep discussion, and I'm glad we did because we really needed to get our stories out there. So I'm glad we did this live tonight, and so I can get my like coming out story,
Oh
if
my
Saga's mini coming out
goodness,
story,
Chris,
AE's mini like coming out story, as well as like everybody else. But
Christy, I'm
I'm
so sorry, love.
But yeah, though, also hearing Michaela's story, it really made me sad because I understand how protective mothers can be, especially after losing two daughters, but getting overboard and just like protect, like literally just like locking you in your room, that's going too far.
yes.
Because
Yo,
nobody deserves to be locked up in a room. I've
yo,
seen too many articles about people, about parents locking up their child. I've seen an article about a parent locking their child. Like there was a mother and a father of three and they locked their youngest child in a fucking closet.
yo, y'all see Christy's comment?
Yeah, I saw that. I had a
What?
similar experience too. Kind of similar to Christy. I've said it before in one of Nuna's lives too about how I was molested by one of my older cousins, but at 3 years old and by your own father. Oh my god, like
Hell to
that's
the fucking
crazy.
no. That is crazy.
That's actually fucking
Oh my,
disgusting. And
That
I
is
that is
mean,
I'm
disgusting.
he should
nauseous.
be
I'm
like,
yeah,
nauseous.
because for
I'm
me,
nauseous. I
yeah,
want to
because
just
That's just
carry a
plain
barf.
horrible.
I
yeah,
want to
because
just
for
carry a
me it
barf
was
bag next time
for me it
I'm
happened.
on this stream. Because for that to
oh,
happen,
Christy, that's real
that is
trauma.
really trauma.
Yeah, it is, but like it had for me it
Wow.
happened to me
At
like I was
Chris?
9 when that
Oh my
first happened to me,
god.
but I mean
Well, I'm
she was a
glad.
little
I'm glad
child.
that I'm glad we're gonna have that live tomorrow night on my channel because it's gonna be
Yeah, because I
another
tried to
night of
stop Anya
healing,
and Jaffa too.
y'all. You
Oh, I just
know.
no, no, you're back. Is your friend okay?
Yeah, the police is coming over. This lady gave out her address, her phone number. She posted a picture of her grandchildren. She posted pictures of her this of a pastor and a real well known one. She just her nephews, everything, and Yeah, she's okay. She's police got called, so she's gonna be all right.
Oh
Damn.
hell no.
Goodness.
That doxing shit is not cool, bro. They need to
Not.
cut that shit out.
They need to cut that shit out. Dotson is like severely out since like 2015. I'm like,
Like, people didn't even do that shit on MySpace. Like, come
Christy.
on. Like, this is ridiculous. You want to get back at somebody, you do that shit. You want to try to physically harm somebody, somebody could do something to somebody. YouTube don't play about this no more. If you do that, you can get your channel banned because YouTube don't want to be a liability for stuff like this no more. Because the
exactly.
bullying and harassment, the harassment terms got changed recently. Yep, they not
Yep.
playing
I
around.
know they ain't playing around. So
Mm-hmm.
they're now taking greater lengths to like protecting all the youth as well as other channel platforms from trolls.
Mhm.
Oh
Mhm.
oh my goodness, Christy. She said
But Christy,
she said even though I don't remember any of it, the trauma manifested itself because my teachers caught me masturbating in the classroom.
Oh my
oh
god.
Oh
My
no!
Gosh.
no.
I didn't
She
admit
said
it.
it happened when she was in preschool. Shit.
That's
That's
even
so.
worse.
Oh my goodness.
Your dad needs to be locked up. Your
He needs to
mom
be
Locked
ever
locked
up?
up.
Nah, man.
A
He
jail
need to
with
be put.
him.
No, he needs no. Bury him somewhere. No, you
Bury
can't do
him.
that to
Bury him
kids.
Bury
alive.
him 6 feet deep.
Oh,
No,
you can't
seven,
do that.
7 feet
That
deep.
why to a child, to your
if that was
daughter?
my child, I
Why?
would have
Nicole.
I am so
If
I
that
would have
was
disgusted.
strangled
my
his ass.
child, I whooped that
You would have
man's
gotten
ass.
strangled.
No, like I mean, like I have a huge love for kids. I don't tolerate this at all.
No,
This is
no,
just
Me
wrong.
neither. Me neither. And
no.
Highly wrong.
I don't play about my kids. So y'all already know. This makes me
That's why I'm
just oh
also
my face
that's why
hot.
I'm also
I just want
I'm
to
protective
hot in
fight.
my
of
face too.
my
And
siblings, and I have a lot of little cousins too. Little ones up to like they're like around like 4, 5 years old. I'm very protective of them. Like, yeah, I love those kids to death. I'd be so devastated if anything happened to them.
I'm
Like
sorry that happened to you,
I have
Christy.
two
That's
I am
sisters,
so
so I'm
sorry
very
that had to
protective of
happen to
them.
you.
I'm
That's
very
Because
protective
Yeah,
of
I'm
my two
sorry,
sisters.
Christy.
I
I'm
I
am
wish I
sorry.
could
I'm
just
so
hug
too.
you
Yeah,
right
I'm
sorry.
now.
sorry,
I just
Christy.
wish I could just
Same.
hug you right now.
John, all
Same.
hearts
Hug
for
you right
Christy.
now.
'Cause she
Put
needs
some
them.
hearts for that girl in the
Put
chat,
hearts for
y'all.
Yes.
For
Christy.
real.
Oh shoot.
Hearts.
Heart for Christy. Again, you can't see it, but I'm giving you a heart.
Hmm.
Mm-mm-mm. No one
Mega
deserves
hard.
that.
and the
No
fact
one
that
deserves
it
that.
happened to you and you don't remember it, it must make it, and now that you're older, you're still suffering from that event, but you don't understand because you don't remember it. It must make it confusing and aggravating. It must make you angry.
Beyond it, that's
It's very
that's a
traumatic.
full scale. That's a full scale of rage that even rage can't even comprehend.
And the fact that it was her own father who did that to her,
Yeah.
that's even
Yeah.
worse.
That's
Oh
even
my god.
worse.
Family members are disgusting too. Doesn't matter if they say
Yes.
family or not. It's, oh,
Because, like I said before, yeah, I had a relative who did that to me too. Like, no, I don't, I'm just glad I don't see him anymore. Or the other
after
one.
your
Or the
your
Are
other
you
one I'm
your
seeing more,
your
yeah.
serious, Christy? He was on
Yes.
yes
drugs at the time, and he
yes.
didn't.
Huh?
Just to let you know, you better be lucky he's somewhere in Florida because he if he was around here, he will get his ass whooped.
Oh, yeah, he's still in Florida. He's been in Florida for like over like 10 years now.
He showed
I
up
think.
in Virginia. Best
Was
believe
it
it's
10
on
years?
site.
Oh, yeah, it's been about like 10 years
Oh,
since
he
I've
was
But
like
on
he
last
Best
seen
denies
him.
believe
it because he was
it's
on
on site.
drugs.
That's
But
what I
yeah.
I'm
just
sorry.
said.
What?
Tried to deny it, and he denied it, and he was on using drugs at the time. Hell to the no.
G-
That I'm sorry, but your freaking father's a demon, like the
Whenever you're ready,
spawn of
Michaela.
Satan.
He's not even a human.
I have a story, but I don't think I'm ready
Apollo's
to.
in the group chat, y'all, on Cacao.
Whenever you're ready to tell it, Michaela, it's no rush.
Oh
Everything's
no.
at your time. These are your stories.
Oh no,
Yes.
Michaela.
It's all right, Michaela.
Yeah, there's no rush.
This is a safe space for everyone. I want to hear everyone's
No.
stories so that way we can encourage everybody to move forward. The first step to healing is getting everyone's story out.
No, it's
Yeah.
not. It's not strange, Christy.
It's
It's not
really
strange
nice.
because it's still your dad, and I guess because you also don't remember it, that's also what's confusing you, and maybe you don't know how to,
Well,
be
then
around.
again,
But
popcorn, but then again, also, like, for instance, like, it may be like within your nature to be like forgiving to like others, even if you don't
yeah,
remember it, but yet if you still like like portray the trauma, then it's you can just like forgive them out the blue, but yet either way, even though they don't deserve
Wait,
the
wait.
forgiveness, like you can still show that undying care for like you, whether if it's your family or
Yeah.
somebody within your like close circle, like you don't hold that
That's
much
true.
animosity towards them, like you've already forgiven them.
Oh
Wait,
my
I
god,
didn't
that's so
But
know
can
that
true.
I
this
ask a
lady that
question
plays.
though?
Wait,
Sure, A.
what?
So is it wrong to not want to feel anything for your parents? Because I hear everybody like they've been done so wrong by their parents, but they still have love and care for them. And I feel like I'm being cold hearted because I don't want to feel anything at all for them, even though I'm being a hypocrite because I just said that we should all love each other. But yeah,
no,
Honestly,
Well,
I don't really think it's wrong
there's no
because it also depends
hypocrisy
on what
between
they've
that.
done.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't.
it's
it's
just like I'm
legit.
still so angry and I don't want to be. I want to let the anger go, but you don't deserve to have me in your life.
Right.
They really
well,
don't.
letting the anger go doesn't mean that they have to still be in your life. You could
True.
just
Yeah, but
forgive
it's just
them
like
and
everyone's
forget
talking
them.
about how they're still trying to build a relationship even after everything's happened and they're still caring about them. And I don't know. I just feel like I, I don't know. I just feel like I'm wrong in a way.
No, you're not wrong.
No,
Because
you're
if you're
You're not
not.
No, you're
wrong.
not wrong.
Mm-mm.
Because, like, for me, for instance, like when I was like venting about my dad and all of that, like, even though he almost had a near death experience, like, even though I hold so much animosity for him not being there for me, like, I'm not gonna hold that much of a grudge against him because whatever happened in his life as well as in my life, and he had his reasons, he had his demons, so I'm not gonna hold that against him for the rest of his life. And when the next time I will, so it's basically like saying this, like the next time I like, if I hold that much animosity like towards like a family member, like the next time I see them is at their own funeral, like that's the amount of animosity that I would hold them up towards them. And it would be to the point where like I just don't forgive them,
yeah.
and I
And
that's something I want to
Mhm.
avoid.
like me and my father's situation, like I care for my dad because he's my father and you only get one. But to say I truly love my dad, I can't say that. Like sometimes I even have a hard time telling him I love him. Like I don't like to say it. It feels like
Yeah,
I'm forcing it if I were to
that's
say it.
that.
I love him because
Yeah,
he's
that's
my
me with my
dad,
dad.
but I don't love him because I love him, if that makes sense.
Right, that's how I feel towards my dad too. Like, yeah, he's done a lot of, unforgivable things, but I would still be really devastated if, he passed away or
Yeah,
something. Because, he's still my father. Like, even though I get mad at him a lot, like, I don't have the same love for him as I did before, but I just can't bring myself to say that I hate him or whatever. Yeah, I may not like the way he acts, but I would never wish death upon him,
right.
ever.
Hmm.
But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love y'all. I know it's late, but I love y'all. I'm about to get off here.
Yeah, I think it's time
We
to go
love
I
you
off
got
here
too,
virtual.
too.
I
Nana.
got
Love you
virtual school in the
too.
We love you
morning.
Love you too,
too.
Nana.
We love you
I
too,
love
Nina.
you.
So I think
I
it's
got
time to
Okay.
get
bachelor
off of
school.
here. Like, thank y'all, everybody, so much for joining this panel. Everybody all my panelists, everybody in the chat. Thank y'all so much for basically sticking around for us to the end and listening to all of our stories, as well as as well as much. I really thank all of y'all for listening to my story about my coming out, as well as dealing with a bunch of Karens and Richards. Even though we all needed that laugh about the same one that I proved wrong about counting the bacon in his face.
Yeah.
But yeah, though, about the coming out story, it was hard to like tell towards all my viewers as well as like other panelists because honestly though, I really need a lot of my like viewers as well as like keeping this channel going forward. I'm really gonna have to let everyone know my entire story.
You're late, Tess.
Yes, Tess,
Missed
you're very
everything.
seriously late.
Mm.
But no worries,
Yep.
this live will be saved and you please be on time for the next story time. But yeah, though, thank you everybody for joining in. Thank you so much, Nuna, for basically offering everyone all the encouragement. AE, thank you, and Usagi, thank you for sharing your stories as well as you two, Novikia and Khadija. Michaela, if you're still in the chat, thank you for your story as well. No, Nicole, that's still being announced. You'll know when I text. You'll know when I text you guys in the group
Nicole just
chat.
ready to be a chicken McNasty.
Yeah. Yes. So
You were just ready
at
to be
this
a
point,
chicken
she's ready.
McNasty.
She is ready. She's gonna stay in that corner
Besides,
forever.
I still gotta do combat catch up at this point because tomorrow I'm focusing on contact catch up.
Oh, oh, wait a minute. I don't want to spoil this for you, but oh my gosh, you need to react to AT's thanks.
I still
I've
haven't watched it either.
I saw got the
Watch it,
notification
just.
today, so I'm gonna watch that tomorrow.
Hmm.
Oh, you may be pissed off with a certain person's hairstyle, especially.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
we already know. We
Yeah.
And
already
background
know.
dancers having on stuff they shouldn't have on. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
We already know that. But anywho's, thank you everybody for so much and also the support. And not to mention, thanks to everybody's support, we officially reached 300 subscribers, and I'm more than happy enough to like thank
Yay!
Happy
Yay!
300.
and honestly though, I really am. So for tomorrow, I will put a question board on my IGTV. So any questions that you guys have, I will be answering them. So like I said, anything, keep them appropriate, Nicole and Shiny Blink. I'm talking to you. So, so any questions y'all really want to ask me, put them on the question board and I will answer them full or just post them in the comments of my next few videos. So, definitely I will answer as much many of your questions as much as I can. So, if it gets too many, then I'll put like a make it a two-part series then we'll see where it goes from there. But in the meantime, thank y'all so much for all the support and I will see you guys in the next live stream. And as for the Chicken McNasty live streams,
Love you
that
too,
is still to
Kawaii.
be announced. So
Nicole.
with that being said,
Good night,
thank y'all so much. Good night, everybody.
Good
Have a
night,
good night,
everybody.
good
Love
Night,
morning,
you
good
guys.
guys.
evening.
Love
See you
Good
y'all.
later.
night.
y'all. Don't
Love
get swept
y'all.
away.
Night,
Bye.
night.
Good
Good night and good
night.
morning. Good night and good morning. Bye.